You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too.
Welcome
to the 𝙼𝙾𝚃 podcast, where even the artists can be fans. AJ the Menace,
𝔓𝔦𝔐𝔓𝔦𝔑,
and your boy Jeff.
And Lauren is on the boards. Cherry is MIA, but I did see she went out last night. So
okay, so we know what it is then.
Alcohol,
so there's a reason.
Yeah, alcohol induced.
Yeah, she doesn't give a about that liver. No.
Yeah. Right, that is one of the things. We're gonna have an intervention with Cherry next time she comes, and let's ambush her and be real serious about it. She's not gonna listen to this.
Yeah.
But like,
Everybody stay in character too.
Let's be dead ass serious. Matter of fact, I might try to get in contact with her mom to try to call her mom too and be like, we all been.
We've all been concerned about
we've been having conversations. Be dead serious. She'll be like, what the fuck? Yo, she'll be so mad. That should be funny as hell. But
we'd have to try not to laugh.
Yeah, we gotta stay serious, yo. And then we'll play when it's all over, we'll put music behind it. And shit.
Everybody has handwritten letters.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh,
good. Yeah, that'd be good.
Fans have been concerned.
Yeah, it'd be like,
I can't let you hurt yourself.
Yeah.
The others that you love anymore.
Cherokee, I love you.
But we have to talk.
I can't continue to see yourself hurting yourself.
Yeah.
I want to be your friend till the end of time. Just make some fake sympathetic, just go extra deep.
Yeah.
But yeah, yo, welcome back to the 𝙼𝙃 podcast. Another week of madness. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. But make sure y'all definitely hit that like button. That helps us get into the algorithm, because YouTube, now that we get a little motion, likes to play with us.
Yeah.
So we definitely need y'all to get in that algorithm.
It's about time.
Yeah, we're trying to play ball, man.
Yeah, we're trying to play ball. So please hit that like so it'll help us out. Turn your bell notifications on if you hit the subscribe. We drop every single Monday at 6 p.m. for the 𝙼𝙃 podcast. LOY the show drops every Wednesday at 6 p.m. And Homeroom podcast, the one that we're just getting all these new people coming in, drops at 8 p.m. on Wednesdays. So, and that still might change just because it's going so crazy.
You mean the time?
Mm-hmm. The time or the day, it might come out. It might switch it to Tuesday, maybe. I don't know. Just so it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Was it Tuesday is drop day, isn't it? For albums, for a lot of stuff.
Isn't Tuesday? Yeah, I think Tuesday is drop day.
Traditionally, it
used to be. It's Friday now, though.
Yeah.
Friday.
Oh, yeah, it's Friday now.
Friday
It's
Friday.
That's true.
Yep, it's Friday now.
Yeah.
It has been for blockbusters.
Yeah.
No, for music
too.
Yeah, music drops.
music
I've noticed
switched to
that it's
Friday?
been
Music
dropping on
switched to
Friday.
Yeah. It
I've
used to be
always known
Tuesday.
Yeah, I always knew it as Tuesday. Yeah, but
It used to be.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, we didn't even. Obviously, things look different.
Oh yeah. There's
y'all
no
are-
acknowledgement here.
Yeah. We didn't even. Yeah, y'all. Yeah.
Got to acknowledge the elephant in the room.
Surprise.
Yeah. New places to
Upgrades.
sit.
Yeah. There was some technical difficulties with a couch cover, so it's not 100% uniform just yet, but that's the beauty of the show. You know what I'm saying? This
a work in
sign
progress.
did change just because we realized the white sign was causing lighting issues. So switched it out for this yellow one. It doesn't reflect nearly as much as the other one that used to hang up there. So the lighting, we can balance the lighting out a lot better.
Yeah. The right side just came in full blast now. On this side? Yeah, it just came in full blast. I'm like, I can hear it.
Yeah, this thing is, these, like I said, these cords that we got,
Yeah.
77 cents a piece. You know what I'm saying? So, they're. I might as well order another pack just to have them sitting here, because they're bound to short circuit. You know what I'm saying? At some point, we got to keep them. We got to treat them as good as we can, because they're not going to last as long as to begin with.
Yeah.
You what you pay for, I guess.
But it was either $5 for $7 or 1 for $10.
Oh, okay.
Come on,
yeah,
now.
I see. Yeah. It's a deal is a deal.
Give me the China special.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, are you kidding me?
Worst case scenario, they're not good.
But they last 4 months, 6 months. If they last 4 or 6 months, that's a win.
Yeah,
100%.
So, and I'll continue to keep buying them, even if they last that and even if it goes down to only 1 year working, I'm still gonna use them.
Yeah.
It ain't like they don't work.
Yeah.
We just need to be able to hear what's going on. It ain't like we ain't trying to mix and master no song right now. You know what I mean?
true.
So,
it don't matter that much.
yeah, it's not no make or break or nothing crazy like that.
Yeah.
Single-handedly keeping the garbage cord factory open.
Yeah, for sure. There's a reason, you know what I'm saying, for all that, for why China is prospering.
Right?
We take our job, we have no problem
Making subpar goods. And buying it up.
facts. So we down with that.
Hey,
Yeah.
cheap goods.
But what else? We got a couple things this week. So I know last week the topics were just like crazy light, but this week they are a little bit better. Well, they're better. They're way better. They're a little bit more going on. People loved and hated our Swizz Beatz album review.
Oh, really?
Well, I take it back. They all hated it collectively.
Oh, really?
They hated our Swizz Beatz album review.
They felt differently.
Yeah, because we didn't watch it, so they were educating us a little bit in the comments.
We didn't watch.
We didn't listen to it,
Oh.
but we were talking about it.
Oh,
So
okay.
that kind of pissed them off.
We were speculating.
Yeah, just speculating on it, just based off the name.
Oh,
of the
giving
album
like a
cover.
review on something we haven't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I'm ready to do that again, just because I think it's fun.
Oh, that would actually be an interesting approach to reviews.
To
in
review
general.
things that we haven't.
But we just only speculate.
Strictly based off of
That movie sucked.
Strictly based
Haven't seen
off what the critics say or what people are saying and the album cover. Jack Harlow just dropped, and I've heard a lot of people say he listened to our advice, you know, collective, not ours.
Yeah.
But, you know, like
Everybody.
listen to our feedback from the last album because this album had all he did was drop the album cover and then a couple days later the album dropped.
Okay.
But they say it's a lot better than his first album.
Oh.
A lot better.
Okay.
They say he's actually rapping for real, like, because, I mean, his first album, we were killing that first album. The first album
Yeah, that's true.
essentially sucked. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, yeah, you're cool. We like you. It was one of those
Persona.
like, yeah, it was one of those like, we just enjoyed Jack. But
Yeah.
the album, I listened to the whole album. Nobody really had ecstatic things to say about the album. You know what I mean? Outside of the one with Drake, where Drake bodied him on his Churchill Downs.
Yeah.
But this album, I didn't listen to. I have seen good reviews from, so I'm excited to listen to it this week. But you know, if we're just going off the picture, I don't know if you can pull that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
He's shirtless in a West Coast alleyway somewhere. It looked like he just got put onto the hood.
He was dropped in the hood for a year and came back with this bang.
Yeah, so he got put onto the set.
What's the name of the album?
I have no idea. I mean, when I say I haven't listened to it, I don't know.
You don't know, yeah.
I don't know shit. I
That's-
just know,
I think
know
that's
it's
it.
that right there. Yeah. So
one,
yeah,
right?
he looked like it looks like set day. But he just got put onto the set.
Yo,
Like,
I don't
he's like,
know.
"Bitch."
I don't know about LA, man. This is giving Kentucky vibes.
Oh yeah, it's not L.A. It's where was this at?
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah, not
That looks like outside.
people knew exactly where this was at too. Like people were talking about exactly where it was at.
Yeah.
What's the name of the album so we can actually Jackman? It's at the top.
It is. Yeah, Jackman
Yeah,
out.
Jack.
Jackman. Jackman.
Jackman.
Jack,
It's a weird name.
It is.
Jackman. Well,
Oh,
like you mean
Jackman.
like Hugh Jackman? Like
Jackman,
is he
okay.
saying like Wolverine or something? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just realized that when showing this stuff on screen, definitely got to watch out for all these side shits.
True. Ads.
These little ads and shit.
Yeah, especially
Like shit like
visible.
this. It's just shit like this, but it's like it could be wild. You know, they be having like some of these.
It's not like we're on like a corn site though. You know
Yeah,
what
that's
I'm saying?
true. That's true.
True.
That's when it gets wild.
Corn
You know what I'm
site.
saying?
Yeah, yeah.
That's when it gets wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely gotta. I need to create we need to create a language of substitute words at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we had a first video hit 60,000 views and it got hit with limited ads. So we essentially lost anywhere from $100 to $300
yeah.
over the last 4 days,
Yeah.
Just for a few cuss words.
which is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
But
So,
cuss words in the beginning of it or what?
in the
What's
beginning
going
of,
on?
and they could count it throughout the entire video,
Yeah.
depending on how repetitive it is too.
Oh.
So even if you're well into the video, if it's like every other word and you just start going crazy with it, they might just take that cluster of curse words might get picked up by the algorithm and they'll deem the whole episode or not.
Yeah, just on the amount. Yeah.
Just off the sheer amount
Yeah.
So you can do it, and just you got to space it out.
Yeah.
But it's easier just to try not to curse. Every so often you gonna curse just because it feels good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah. But back to this.
Because it feels good.
Yeah. So do you think
Everybody get one.
Yeah,
But
do you
back
think
to this album.
Jack Harlow is gonna be like, is he on his way to becoming like a legend in the game? Or what?
Hell no.
Yeah, I'm about
Really?
to say
Why?
now.
I don't think so. Just because it's like.
He don't take himself too seriously.
Like if he
anyway.
keeps working at it or
Well,
working at it.
if he keeps working at it or working at it, man, I'd be surprised if.
Like
he
what
got,
if he became the next Drake?
Not even Drake. Let's just can we just keep him in the white rapper lane, like
You about to
Mac,
say-
like Mac Miller?
Oh,
But
okay.
like Mac Miller, even like fresh out of high school, was already leagues ahead of him.
So I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
like, I don't know if he can steal our hearts. Like
You know what
Mac
I'm
now,
saying?
Mac.
Like, I feel like skill wise, it's gonna take him so much longer
Yeah.
to eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To just like, if we're getting peak, if we're just now hitting peak Jack, you know what I mean? Like, he's probably about our age. Like, I think Jack is like late 20s, early 30s.
He about to miss the train, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I
yeah.
think there's only so much further you can go. Like, depending
Like
on
if you ain't get it, if you ain't got it by now, kind of thing.
Right.
I think anything just with music, it's like when you're good as hell at 18 to 20, it's like, yeah,
People
we have a bright future ahead
Yeah.
of us.
Yeah.
Like 𝙼𝔵𝚃.
Yeah.
It's like you're 17 and it's like, goddamn, it
Yeah.
sounds like you've been making more. It sounds like you're 40 years old making music. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like with your understanding and everything is just so in depth. You're so many leagues ahead, skill wise and just musically wise.
And maybe you just need a little more shaping here and there,
Exactly.
and then it's just like,
Which would
Right.
have come with time.
yeah.
which would come with time. Yeah, that's the
Right. And experience.
That's the polishing, but it's like
yeah,
his polishing. It's like we've gotten what feel like he's really maxed himself out. And I mean, even when you hear him talking about it, like when the first album was coming out, all due to like Jack takes rapping very seriously. Like he wants to be the best. He wants to constantly get better. He listens to the feedback. So I know when people were killing his album, I know that was eating him up
Yeah.
because of how I've heard him speak in interviews. Like he takes everything music that he takes this music extremely serious, which is respectable and commendable.
yeah.
But it's just like overall, it's like he'd be a lot better if we thought he was gonna be one of the greats. He would have been one of the. I just don't think so.
Do you think? Are you guys gonna see the remake of White Man Can't Jump?
I'm gonna watch it.
starring him?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Oh yeah, I'll watch it because I enjoy him. I just enjoy Jack as a person.
Yeah, in the trailer,
pretty
I
funny.
gotta admit,
He is,
in
man.
the
Yeah.
trailer, I gotta admit, like he has like a lot of personality, and
Oh, yeah.
like, it was shining through
Sure.
in the trailer. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, him and Drewski are like a funny bunch to watch together too. Like those,
Is Drewski gonna be in it? More than likely.
I don't. Probably,
He'll
but
probably pop up out of
but
something.
just thinking about him as a person, like he's a very likable person. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like even when you see him on the red carpet, like and they talk about his riz and shit. You know what I'm saying or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying he's a pretty likable dude at the end of the day.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's like, which is why we all went to go get that album.
yeah. Because he's
We
like,
like-
right now, he's just coasting on likability.
He was.
For a little bit.
He
for
was
sure.
he was coasting on likability leading up to that first album drop, and then that album drop, and we was like, I don't care what Drake says, these bars ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
you know what
I
I'm
understand.
saying? Like,
You gotta
that's
produce at a certain
That's
point.
pretty much what happened. Where it was like, he had enough bars and had enough songs that we enjoyed.
Yeah.
But in terms of Drake calling you the next great, it's like, I don't care what Drake says. No. We all hear what we hear this.
Yeah.
And you're not. You're
Yeah.
not none of the next
But then
great.
he dropped 𝚘𝚃 and Kanye gave him a shot too, right? Kanye shot him out after
okay.
𝚘𝚃 or something. It was like
Which is crazy because Nail Tech was just like,
Not good.
I mean, it was
it was
just,
good. It was good, but it wasn't.
surface
Yeah, it wasn't like
surface
crazy
level.
though.
It was nothing crazy.
Not
It
bad,
was-
yeah.
I didn't think it was that great.
It wasn't. It wasn't
I
like.
was like,
It wasn't next level, but it was a good record to me.
I mean,
My
it
nail
wasn't
tech-
bad, but it didn't stand out to me.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm just, he's all singles.
Do you think? Yeah. Is he
Yeah.
a singles rapper or like an album rapper?
I think
if you know what I mean.
I do think he would do better as a singles rapper,
Okay.
but he wants to be an album rapper.
He
does.
wants to be an album
Yes.
rapper,
Yeah.
but he's actually a single rapper.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think that'll be the best
Yeah.
way to say it.
Yeah.
I can
Which
see that.
picking that lane as an artist is really particular. Like OT Genesis is the best example of a single rapper that is like one of the best single rappers that in the last decade because when he does actually decide to drop, it's going platinum.
Yeah.
And maybe a couple times platinum. And it's just like, he takes his time.
Yeah.
But when he drops, he don't miss though.
Yeah.
It's gonna hit the charts and it's gonna be #1 for a certain amount of time.
Yeah. And that's the time we're in anyway. Like
Right.
where we're back in that time. Remember, like before like in the 50s when it was just singles. Yeah. Before they really started like creating like what an album could be. It was just like you just used to release these records.
Right,
you know?
right.
But now we're back there where albums don't really matter as much, and it's just like what song you got.
Right, true.
So he's coming out at a good time.
Yeah.
Or is a good time to do that. I think Post Malone is at that point now, where it's just like
Posty, I think Post is an album rapper though.
Is he?
Because
got-
I think
he
he's
got deep cuts.
I
He's
think
barely a rapper now.
Well, yeah, he's just an artist. Like,
Yeah.
he definitely ain't no rapper no
Like
more.
I would
No,
probably
yeah,
call him
yeah.
a I would probably
He's a
call him
pop
a pop
artist.
star.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a
yeah.
pop
For sure,
He's a pop-
for sure.
He's definitely a pop star now.
For sure. I follow
That
his,
raps.
I follow his subreddit. Our video went off in his subreddit. It did good in there. Yeah, it did.
Oh, when you talked about yeah.
talk about him working at the gas station. Yeah,
Quality comedy.
yeah. That video is A1.
Yeah.
That video is gonna go viral every time it's posted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, those tattoos will never fade. That will always be.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. But I guess this is it for an album of. This would be a segment. Albums we never listened to but have full reviews on. You know what I'm
This
saying?
album was trash.
Yeah, you know. And just to wrap it up, hey, the people say it's lit. The album's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it. That's what the people say. And I don't know.
This album cover ain't really
Let's
good
say
enough for me, though.
no. I won't say the album is fire. The album is way better than the first one
Then the first one. Yeah.
because that's pretty much what people are consistently saying.
Yeah.
Bars
So,
set so low.
Right, and it was like, yeah. So as long as you don't have no more lines like something like that line about my granddad will have a heart attack if I pull $100,000 out, so I'm not going to pull $100,000 out. As long as we stay away from bars like that, I'll be able to say that this album is way better than the last one too.
Well, I mean, because that line is like it sounds like it's gonna be baller, and then it turns out to be like, oh shit, it's a bummer.
Right. It's like, I was
Yeah.
about to do some cool stuff.
Yeah,
But I'm for sure gonna listen to it.
But I decided not to.
Yeah.
But
Because
okay,
I love my granddad.
yeah. All right, so next we got
Somebody whacking off.
well, no, we can't get to that, but I just realized it says Rihanna doing Super Bowl halftime in Arizona.
Can't be right.
Nah, that's not real.
Yeah, how did that end up on this list?
They haven't even picked that yet.
Nah, that's not real.
She just did it. There's no way she do
just
it
did
again.
now.
Right.
I want to get to
Had
this.
such a good time.
I want to get to this.
Preemptively.
Yeah.
This Africa North Carolina tattoo.
Yeah, I was looking at that just now.
Let me see that.
What is
Oh, you about to pull it up?
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
Okay.
I'm gonna click on it real quick.
So it's a tattoo that a dude. Look at this shit.
So it's Africa, but it's North Carolina.
Can you zoom in on what does that top half say though? Does it say Ashboro? So that's where he's
I'm
from.
not sure, man. I was trying to
Oh,
figure
man.
out.
Thanks for zooming in, man.
Yeah.
His nips are out of control, yo.
He's got strong nipples. That's probably like the highlighting aspect of this picture.
Yeah. When I saw it at first, I just couldn't. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah, it's so
Is
cold
that
in that
a
room.
G or S? In
Ashbro's already fading.
I don't know what that is.
Oh,
man.
I think it is a S.
He
Yeah.
used too much ink on the S.
Oh,
or
it's
Yeah.
just it's just,
It's just the top of it is really
wait,
big, and
yeah.
the bottom of it is like
Yeah.
the S is upside down.
So
Yeah.
Ashboro's where he's from essentially.
yeah.
Ashboro's not far from here either.
Yeah.
But he had the nerve to say that.
Durham's
I mean,
cooking,
he loves. So this is weird because it's like he loves North Carolina so much that it's his motherland, aka it's his Africa.
Yeah.
But this is crazy.
Right.
This is crazy though.
Now
Like,
to be clear, this is a black dude.
this is for sure, black dude.
Okay, I was looking at the
he's
skin and
light-skinned,
I was like,
though.
I
okay.
wish it was a white person.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, and half of Africa.
Oh my god, this would be amazing.
This is my motherland.
Okay,
Yeah.
now I'm gathering though from this map. Okay,
Can you zoom out a little
Ashboro
bit?
is
Uh-huh.
Africa. Ashboro, and I just thought about it. It's
Yeah.
Ashboro, not Asheville. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah. Not Asheville, Ashboro on this side.
He's from where the zoo is. He's
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
country
he's
little
from
town.
He's from the. It's not even a big town.
Right. Okay, so Ashboro, see, it goes across several
Yeah.
states in Africa. What are
Yeah.
they, countries? Countries
Yeah.
in Africa. So it is Africa.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the way
That's the way he.
That's
has
the way
it,
he
yeah.
looked. It looks.
He pretty much made Ashboro the continent and
Yeah.
made everything else in there the country.
Yeah.
Right.
What?
Yeah,
I mean, that's what
it
it's
looks like.
essentially saying.
I mean, yeah, I get it,
Yeah,
but
because
it's like,
because
why did he do that?
Because I guess he's just saying Ashborough is the whole thing. Like he's glorifying that the most in every other place, I guess.
Well, the best part about this is that the tattoo artist is here, I'm sure. Like, this is all extremely local. Like, we're talking about all of this happened within 1 hour from this location.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, somebody, he woke up, he drew this idea out, he took it over to somebody. This happened within 1 hour, 60 minutes drive of where we're currently at right now. Like,
now I'm wondering how long he's been thinking about this tattoo.
oh, he's put a lot of
He's
time
been thinking
into
about
He
yeah.
put a lot of time into this.
Yeah, he thought he was gonna
I
kill him
want
with this one.
Greensboro down here.
Yeah.
I want Raleigh up here.
Can you imagine going? I don't know about. It's crazy. See, going viral for a tattoo like this is crazy because now you can't. Like, if we see him at any pool.
Yeah.
know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah,
well, yeah.
yeah.
Like,
You're the guy.
We
Yeah.
have no idea who this guy is,
But
Well,
we'll know.
but we will know by that
yeah,
tattoo.
but,
'Cause
but his summer's about to be crazy because of that.
his
Yeah,
summer,
that's
His
true.
summer is gonna
That's
he's
true.
going crazy in the summer.
Yeah.
he's gonna get so much. He's gonna get so much butt, bro.
He's
Holy-
about to
man.
go crazy this summer, bro.
Yo, he's gonna get so much ass.
So
He's
much
gonna
Ashborough.
literally be. He has to be at every pool party. If he's not, he's doing it wrong.
Right.
We might need to book.
Then
this
again,
nigga. We might need
I
to
mean,
book this nigga.
We
for
don't
an
know what he
interview.
looks like though.
I mean, if nothing else, the confusing nature of the tattoo makes for a great conversation starter.
Honestly, I mean, it wouldn't be hard to find him. I'm sure they've already put it together
Facts,
with whose
facts,
it is. Like if we
facts.
Google it, I'm sure they put together whose
Yeah,
tattoo
they probably
this
found
is.
him already.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, because either he posted this
Right.
or the tattoo artist posted it.
Right.
One or the other.
But like you said, like it would be awesome if he was white.
I would love.
I'm
if
looking
he
at
was
his arm
white.
over there. I'm
Yeah.
like, damn man.
I
And
wish
he
he
was
was.
just saying
I
that
really wish he
Ashboro's
was
the
white.
man.
He's gonna get so much booty from this, yo.
Yeah.
North Carolina women will give it up for something like this.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he loves North Carolina so much.
Hey, you
But
know,
I can't imagine it's going viral for my tattoo though. That's kind of crazy. That means it's extremely original.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, you know, like the fact that it's even like, you know, Africa and then that's that commentary on top of it and shit is like, okay,
Right.
so he must be proud to be black and all that shit.
Right,
So it's like-
right.
And then on top of that, you know,
the
North
more,
Carolina and shit.
honestly, the more I look at it, wouldn't it be funny if this was just the cities and like out of a piece of North Carolina and that's just how they align? No, because Greensboro would be above Charlotte.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
geographically.
They're not
Oh,
gonna-
geographically,
That doesn't make sense.
Geographically, Charlotte would be where Raleigh's at.
Right.
Because I'm
Yeah.
thinking, wouldn't it be funny if this was just actually how it is and it looks like Africa, ironically?
yeah.
Because the more I look at
yeah,
it, the
he
less
didn't
it
mean
looks
to.
like Africa also.
And I mean, these
It's Florida.
All
No.
these
It
areas
looks
are.
like the bottom quarter of the United States.
Bro, the first time I saw it, when I first pulled it up, I was like, "Is that Florida?" Then I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh no!"
right.
I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh no,
right.
it's Africa. It's Africa."
And I'm like, is that Georgia?
You think he got Madagascar tattooed over there? Wonder what he would name
Wouldn't
Madagascar.
Madagascar be his nipple?
Nah, Madagascar. It would be off to the side. It'd be just above his nipple, technically.
His nipple looks gone to me. Oh, no, I see it.
No, it's-
I think
Well, I
see
keep
it.
trying to cut the nipple off because I
Yeah,
don't want
bro,
to.
that-
His nipple
Yeah,
crazy.
you got
Yeah,
to blur that
yeah,
and post
yeah.
or
Nipple-
something. Jeez,
So I was
yo.
trying to cut his nipple off. You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
man's nipple though, so it shouldn't get flagged.
They
You
had-
shouldn't?
Yo, it was
Yeah.
so cold in that tattoo shop.
Like the nipple looks like it's like over here for some reason. It looks like it's on the side of his back.
Yeah, yeah.
They're out of control, man.
This is crazy. Shout out to you though. I know you're gonna have an amazing summer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is. I have a fucking fire
So
summer.
amazing summer. Honestly, you might as well start an OF too. You might as well start an OF. Specialize it for North Carolina. You make crazy bread. You're clearly in shape. Might as well at this
Yeah.
point.
I
Yeah.
guess so. I mean,
Judging, but just I guess by this pecs, I guess.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. He's clearly in shape, so I would just start slanging it, bro. Might as well,
Yeah.
because you might get fired for. Sometimes you can get fired for going viral.
show some more skin.
Yeah, you never know. You never,
for
you never know. You can go viral for, but whatever. But all right, that was just completely random.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this Rihanna thing out. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how it even got in there.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
What? You have to shake your phone.
Yeah, you have to shake it to hit the undo.
Yeah. The magic ball phone.
I mean, speaking of shaking.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of that. Speaking of that
Desiigner.
gesture.
Designer.
Speaking of which,
But this isn't on
Hey.
the list though. Okay, so the Designer got kicked off of an airplane. for
Being a jerk master.
yeah, pretty much being a jerk master.
With the original design.
And he said he literally couldn't stop. See, this was the craziest
He
part about
literally
it.
couldn't
too.
stop.
Stop.
He checked himself into like a mental health hospital as soon as he landed. I mean, it was like, and then he made a statement. Can you see if you can try to find his statement? His statement was pretty much, mental health is real, y'all. I'm checking myself into a hospital. Because what happened was he was doing it in the seat, in the aisle. He wouldn't stop. His friends couldn't get him to stop. They separated him to the back of the airplane. And it was like, even his own friends, like if I was doing that and y'all were like, bro, cut it out, and I still wouldn't stop. Like, so it's like,
Look,
So it's
is
like-
this real? Like, this is a mental health thing? Like, what's happening? Because I want to
think it
laugh.
is-
I want to laugh.
See, at first I thought it was a joke. See, I do think it's a mental health thing because like, if I'm jerking and my homies are like, bro, cut it out, and I still keep going, yeah, that sounds like you're off something. Or it maybe sounds like you're off something, you know, like
Definitely a mental health issue.
either mental health or just off a pill or, you know,
Or
something.
drugs or
Some
something.
sort of drug or
I
something.
feel like
yeah.
even on some kind of pill, shame doesn't all completely go. You should something should even if you want a pill, even if you want a bean, man, you still ain't.
Yeah, when does shame kick in? People act like shame ain't cool no more.
Yeah, for real. That's actually a helpful thing. Shame will get you to stop a lot of shit.
It's really important in society, man.
It really is. Charleston White has the best clip. He said, y'all ain't gonna shame this bitch. Like
Yeah.
Charleston White has the realest clip. He's talking about Blueface and Krishan. And he was just like, he couldn't believe that y'all kept like people just big her up so much.
Yeah.
And he was like, y'all not gonna shame this bitch? Like for real though. Like
yeah, that's real shit.
for real. Like it's
Shame is real, and it's
You know what?
makes
Kill-
us act normal.
okay. For the past few months, I've not been okay, and I've been struggling to come up with terms of what's going on. He wrote in an Instagram post, while overseas for a concert I was performing at, I had to be admitted into a hospital. I was not thinking clearly. They gave me meds, and I had to hop on a plane home. I was ashamed of my actions that happened on the plane. I landed back to the States, and I admitted myself into a facility to help me. I'll be canceling all my shows and obligations until further notice. I didn't know he was booked like that. Mental health is real, guys. Please pray for me. If you're not feeling like yourself, please get help.
Mental health.
I never felt like I just wanted to start jacking everywhere, though.
That shit is like.
Yeah, what
and
medication does that?
Honestly, I
Oh,
think
wait.
I think
Struggling.
there's not too much to say about this. We can talk about, since it's all guys here too, pause.
Yeah.
He was jacking it with Vaseline. That just seems a little aggressive, right?
Yeah, that's some jail shit.
Right? You know?
Yeah, like where'd you get? Like you planned, like when you have Vaseline, that's a plan. you know?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna rule out like it's so weird to talk about with the mental health aspect of it, you know? Because I'm just like
so I'm not thinking about his mental health at all. I'm just talking about
Generally.
using Vaseline.
The mechanics.
I know, but you
mechanics
have
of
to be in
Yeah.
but you have to be in good health to know like, okay, this is an activity that I'm going to do. Once you get the Vaseline, like this is an activity. This isn't a spur of the moment
Yeah.
jerk. Yeah, this is a planned out evening.
And,
Right,
and
yeah.
to be fair,
Right, he wasn't dry
I've
jacking.
never ever done that or even thought to do it. But when I think about jerking with Vaseline, I'm not gonna lie to you, it feels like it might be a vibe. You don't think so?
Really? I don't. No, I don't. That's why
I've
I'm
done it with
confused because like,
Lubriderm.
thick.
yeah,
Seems a little
like
thick.
because it's so thick.
Because I never
Like,
really use.
Yeah.
I don't see. That's the thing too. I don't actually use Vaseline.
Me either.
I'll put Vaseline on in the wintertime because I'll be so ashy. Like lotion just doesn't
Yeah,
stand
yeah,
a chance.
yeah.
But I'm just thinking about how much I'm be rubbing. You know, just put-
It's that thick. It don't get
bro,
on everything.
it's-
It don't
bro,
like.
it's serious, dog.
Yeah,
like
that's
it's
true.
like
You can't take like a light little gather of it. You know what I'm saying?
bro, a light like a little scoop is gonna cover my whole arm. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like-
okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
too-
yeah. So
You
it's
know
too
what I'm
much.
saying?
Okay,
Right.
that's a fact. That is because it's been so long
It's
since I've
pretty
used it.
Yeah,
like
it's
it's
So on your dick.
You can feel it covering, like filling your pores.
Yeah,
Not for
and that's-
nothing.
Yeah, bro.
We were talking about wax last week. He said he used to do that.
That's crazy. And I
His name
remember
is Wax. I
and
mean, come on.
yeah, and I remember hearing that. It's just Vaseline is just wild to me because I can't imagine that. It's I'm trying to spread it over large body parts.
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
and like you be in the house, you be in the crib working.
When you
bruh.
put it like that, it's like, how could you even get it off?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
everywhere, and it's
Yeah,
not everywhere.
yeah, yeah.
It's there, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So,
If you ever try to put pure Vaseline on your legs, you're pulling hair out. You're plucking hair.
yeah, bro. So
Word?
it's-
Oh yeah.
No.
I normally don't. So like you put like a good handful and you just try to work it in. I feel the hair.
Plucking hair sound
pulling.
like.
You feel them.
Yeah.
You feel them pulling on the
I
hairs,
don't have
man.
hairy legs though.
Okay.
You got them white boy legs.
Man, I got the hair. That's it, man. That's
Them
it.
white boys be hairy as hell, boy. I swear.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just seems crazy. And then even when you are done, you have a double mess to clean up because you have to wipe Vaseline off, bro. That's not going away. Yeah. That's the thing with Vaseline. It's not just gonna naturally go away.
Yeah.
Hey, you
So
know
you have to. There's a long cleanup process, and then you've just added a bunch of. You've just exploded. So it's like,
bro, that's the worst thing to think about post nut. Because after post nut, you feel like an idiot anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're like, what the fuck?
You're like, oh god. You're looking around. You're like,
That's why.
wrong with me?
Bro, that's why I don't care how good or realistic they look. I don't think I could do anything with like any sex toys, like the dolls.
Yeah, I couldn't do them, bro.
Because you have to clean that up.
Yeah.
Who wants to just get done doing that? I mean, and cleaning up 100-pound dummy.
Doll, yeah.
and then you put it back in the corner of your closet.
Yeah, man.
Hey, look.
Yeah, because like,
I think desperation is a hell of a drug. I think people who are very desperate will go to great lengths.
Oh, for sure.
To do anything.
By the time you invest
when you
in that,
decide,
A desperate guy will do whatever maintenance it takes.
yeah, when you decide this is the life that I've lived, and then you've decided on the maintenance too.
you're committed to it already.
Yeah. This the maintenance that is steering me away from the decision though.
To do it
myself. Yeah, like a girl, like compared to just a girl going to the bathroom and
Getting a
Cleaning
rag,
herself.
shower, getting a rag, whatever.
pushing it out. Like she
Yeah.
can at least push most of it out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, nah, this toy that joint is just gonna be sitting up in there, bro.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be sitting up in there, and then I imagine you can't let it sit, bro. Now.
Because they'll be like a brick when you put it
Bro, imagine the dudes who don't clean it out regularly.
All right, so
Nasty ass niggas.
so the engineer in me somewhere thinks that they probably got to design this thing with some kind of collection.
You have to think that designers will think about this with
You're
that in mind.
Right. I'm sure it has some
think
kind of
so? Yeah,
trapdoor.
like-
Yeah, because the creators are gonna fuck it before you fuck it.
This nigga said a trap door.
Yeah, a trap door.
for easy cleaning.
Yeah.
Something that's dishwasher safe. You can like pull out.
Yeah.
And the belly button's the latch. So you hit it from the back, but you got the belly button latch in the front to
They
pull that shit
probably
out.
would come with like
Got
more
the-
convenient ways, and then you'd have like competing companies and
Bruh.
shit, and be like, yeah, you don't have to buy those dolls
Literally-
because our dolls is easy cleanup.
You're right. Literally where the ovary's supposed to be. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's
Like-
crazy.
Twist that joint off.
How to clean a sex doll fix vagina?
That's crazy.
Okay.
Right, that's true. They have to have a reservoir, right? That
telling
would
you,
be the only.
I'm looking it up to see.
Like simply twist clockwise on the vagina.
Okay, all right.
Take the balloon out.
All right, so,
You about to send it?
oh yeah, I can send it to you.
Yeah, take the balloon out, wash it out, and put it back in the
I don't know
vagina.
if you-
And it's
know
all
if
procedural sound like, and you
I
can
don't know if you could
slide
put
out
this
the
on the
collection
screen
receptacle.
I don't know if you can put this on the screen though.
Oh
I might be able. You think it might be too much to put on the screen?
I mean, just the content. We're
Is it- wait,
we're
it-
already treading on thin water.
Yeah,
right
well
now.
then never mind. Yeah.
They have a graphic.
No graphic. I'm just reading the process on how to clean. But there's like 7 steps. It's like 10 steps, bro.
Is there? Yeah.
Bro, it's a lot of steps.
Yo, that's love.
Bro, okay,
Yeah.
look, I'll just go through it real quick.
Yeah.
Put about 1 inch of warm water in a bucket and place it on the floor under your doll to catch the water.
I'm already done.
Number 1, out of control. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot.
That is so crazy.
Place a sponge bottle cleaner in a bucket of water while you wet the insides of the doll's viscous
That is so.
with a small amount of water from the agitator or the irrigator.
So you squat her over the bucket, right?
Essentially, you're squatting her and then you're add soap to the sponge bottle cleaner and squish it in your hand, making suds. It should remain very wet and dripping. This is kind of hot.
I'm about to say,
Even the cleanup is fucking hot.
they enjoy cleaning it. Just
Maybe that's why. But that's why they don't mind it.
True.
Wash your dog's outer vajayjay, labia, and clitoris.
damn.
Gently place the sponge bottle cleaner into the vajayjay. Do not force it in! Explanation point.
Okay.
Turn the bottle cleaner from the side to side, and you see, this is crazy.
Oh, so
It
you kind of like douche it.
yeah, it sounds like there's a. Oh, you found it.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you were reading it, we like.
Oh, okay, damn. Gently pat the outside of the vajayjay dry. Roll a microfiber cloth up long ways and place in the vajayjay to absorb any water. Let your doll dry for about an hour. you can use a fan or place a tampon inside
Chill.
the vajayjay to hasten drying. Next, apply TPE powder to the inside and outside of the vajayjay, spreading it hustler style. spreading it with the makeup brush. With a makeup, that's crazy. Remember, washing your doll's vajayjay is necessary weekly if you regularly use her. However, and after
Sex douche.
after sex douche with the aggregator and warm water will suffice until her next bath time. Okay, so
Oh my god.
I bet there's somebody.
so there is
That's
a
12
douche.
steps.
So there is a douche. This is the full washing.
Right.
This is the full cleaning process.
This is the real like
But there is a douche
yeah.
for quick.
for daily.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
So there's pretty much a whole bath.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Like, it's after every session, or it's like okay at the end of the week.
Yeah, so it looks like there's a douche for after each session.
Oh, each session.
But let's keep it real though. You know these filthy dudes that own these are not cleaning that.
Bro, these niggas are nasty,
Yeah.
bro. You know they probably dudes
Look,
are
well, either
disgusting.
either
on,
it's
man.
the dirty ones, like you're saying. Either it's the ones who don't give a fuck, or it's the ones who would actually do all this and take the time and gentle and all that stuff are the ones who
Yeah.
love their doll.
Well, because there's
The ones who have like
She
an
has a
emotional
name. I was
I was gonna say
attachment.
that
Well,
they're
there's a-
gonna be a little sick.
Yeah.
Well, there's a
Yeah.
whole aftercare thing that you would do with the girl into kinky stuff. Like after you get done smacking her around, tying her up and stuff, you're supposed to do aftercare after anyway. So they would be this would be part of technically aftercare.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So that's dedication.
yeah, I'm not built for that.
Yeah, you have to be like, I mean, people don't love. I mean, some guys don't even love women. But if this guy loves a doll, then it's just like, okay, well, you just keep that over there.
Yeah. This is passed down bad.
Yeah.
This is gonna be.
This is you've given up on.
Yeah.
You've
But this is
given up on
gonna be.
humanity.
This is really gonna be a reality by the time we're like 70.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot more.
I think even
dolls.
sooner than that.
Even sooner than that. But
Yeah,
they're
I
gonna-
think like 40.
But they're gonna be dirt. They're gonna be dirt cheap though.
Cheap.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're gonna be so
yeah.
cheap. They're gonna be so accessible.
And like I said, I mean, maybe some of that this process will probably shorten. Like the more advanced, because remember, like technology is just getting more advanced. The more
That's facts.
Wait.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen the Chinese suck machines
Chinese suck machines.
for their sperm banks?
No.
No.
Suck
What?
machines. Yeah, they have suck masters that you just walk up to and it just.
And it what has
Oh, that's
lips?
fire.
It's got glory holes back there and shit.
It's like there's a line of them in the picture,
Oh
and
shit.
it pulsates.
Oh shit.
No, it's a suck.
They got
master, bro.
pocket pussies
No.
for these niggas.
no, don't
It's
say that.
it's for a
Oh, shit.
yeah
My
no
fault.
it's for a sperm donation bank.
They
But they're just trying to make it more enjoyable.
Instead of just
process,
using
you
your
know?
hand, yeah.
Yeah.
they have this isn't on the screen, right?
No.
Okay. Well, I guess click on images. Then.
Honestly,
Because the curiosity just hit.
Right, yeah.
we're working our way towards suck machines though.
Since
for
we're
real.
here,
Yeah,
We really are.
Oh, okay.
It's the one.
Yeah, it's
that
not
one
graphic.
right
That-
there.
that
That's
first
it,
one.
right? It's the first one. Yep.
Okay,
It's the
so maybe I
first
have seen it. Yeah.
they
I mean, not
those,
in
they
person.
have those toys now though for men. The
Yeah.
handheld ones, like there it is, right there, the second
Right.
picture.
one. Right.
So I've
And
seen those, so that makes sense.
They've hooked it up to a machine.
Or ones with lips. Yeah.
Except this one just properly collects the sample.
Yeah,
This is
it's
what I want
for-
you to look up though. Actually, look up. Can you catch a STI from a sex toy?
Yeah, because they would have to like clean that shit like fucking.
It's definitely
Well.
something. I mean, well, okay, that is definitely something that is just for you and only you.
Oh, is it?
Unless more than one person is using an object, it is not
Yeah.
possible to get a sex. Okay, but however, infections can be spread. An object shared with someone has infection. Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah. Well, I was just thinking like on those, like on the,
Chinese
dolls, if you
ones.
don't clean it up,
Yeah.
like if it's
machines.
just sit there and fester. No, I was thinking about the sex dolls.
Oh.
But if
okay,
you
yeah.
just like don't clean it up and you just like keep
Oh,
splashing in
like
it,
if it's gonna give you like an
Oh,
infection
like,
or something.
like does your stuff
It probably will.
get moldy and old and then you can
Yeah.
get an infection from
You
your
probably
own?
get a UTI from it.
Yeah, something like that.
Probably,
yeah. Yeah, but not a STI though.
Right. You probably get jock itch from it or something.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
All right. I don't know how the hell we
Your
got
doll
here.
burns you.
Yeah.
What were we talking
From
about?
designer.
Oh yeah, that's right. That
Oh
was-
yeah. Well, he led us on this whole
where this
journey.
sort of
that was
thing-
way more interesting than designer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Being a jackmaster.
Yeah, I wonder what the name of it is. I wonder what they've named it in China, and if it translates well. If it's like the suck master.
Oh, you mean that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is China the one that has like a service for everything, or is that Japan? Or is that both of them?
It's kind of both, but
I feel
Japan's
like-
probably really more
yeah.
Japan.
Japan is like specialized.
yeah.
Like
I would
breaking-
think Japan.
The problem being that nobody's having sex.
Yeah, I think they're
Yeah.
way more.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Yeah,
way more
yeah.
like transactional in that
Yeah.
culture, I believe.
Yeah. I think they've reached where we're going to reach at some point.
Yes.
You know, like we're
Making our
right
way.
behind them, but I think China and all them stuff where their birth rate is low and
Right,
people
right,
are not
right.
having sex with each other because guys are just like, well, fuck it, and women are just like, I can't trust men, and they're just
Right.
like.
Is that where they're-
Or women are like they're busy.
They're busy.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
busy.
independent. They don't need.
Yeah,
it.
They don't. Yeah,
And-
modern women like don't need men like how they used to.
And motherhood doesn't. They don't feel like motherhood validates them anymore.
Yeah,
as a part
yeah.
of being a woman, and
And being a
that makes sense,
nurturer and stuff like that. So they're
Right.
just like, okay, whatever. And then men are just
then
like,
they
oh, well, women don't need us anyway. So, okay,
then
well,
they
let me just
turn-
use this shit.
And then they turn 50 and realize their life meant nothing because they have no family.
Because you got
Yeah.
no legacy or
Or,
whatever. yeah.
But the guys will too
yeah.
now because they'll just be like, oh, I spent my whole life fucking this doll that won't left me back. Or can cook for me.
I think. Well, I don't think it's as bad for men. I think men. I think men dying alone and being alone is easier for us to accept that reality and be okay with it than women because we're not bringing life into it. See, women have a biological thing that.
No, yeah, that's true.
So it's like.
Right.
Yeah.
So a Duke, yeah, he can definitely hit that point where he's like, but it might not. If he consciously chose it, then it's not a big deal for him. But like a woman who like wasted her time or decided not to do it because she thought in her early years that she didn't want to do it, and then at 40, 50, 60, like, damn, I wish I had a family.
I don't
Oh,
know, but
facts.
see, I don't know though because like men commit suicide more than women do, and a large percent of it is because of depression.
I think that comes from
No,
like
we're talking about but we're not talking about that. We're strictly talking about the urge to reproduce. One is built in biologically because they actually reproduce.
No, I know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
what I'm saying is the sadness of being alone and shit like really does affect men.
Oh,
You
for
know?
sure. Yeah.
So,
Especially
which
for the ones that
which
have-
leads to suicide. and
Especially
shit.
for the ones that didn't choose it.
do you
the
think
ones who didn't choose what.
It's like some dudes choose to be like the mountain man and be it by themselves or whatever. There's plenty of dudes that chose that. Like if you didn't, like I think choosing being alone is different from trying to not be alone and then ending up being alone. You know what I'm saying?
Trying not to be alone.
Yeah, like you didn't want to be
Okay,
alone. It
yeah.
just you couldn't get your opportunity
Yeah.
to be with somebody.
I think that
Yeah.
story.
That's
is much more
completely
relevant to men.
different. Yeah.
So then
yeah.
I guess that begs the question of how many men actually are in that state.
I think a lot.
I think
a lot.
I
choosing
think
to be alone.
Yeah. The ones who don't want to be alone and are alone, how much men are in that state
That's what I'm
compared
saying.
to
Yeah.
the ones who are choosing to be alone.
I think it's so easy to
It
find.
seems
that
like the
path.
ones who are not wanting to be alone outweigh the ones who are choosing.
Right. Yeah. For
So that's why I'm saying men are more depressed today than any other time in
But-
history because they're not choosing to be alone.
Do you
Yeah.
think that a lot of men's depression is not just about being alone, but more so than like the pressures that society put on men to be the providers, and when you don't have that status that you're supposed to have, or you're not
No,
able
I
to
think
give,
it's all of the above.
It's all of that,
It's
right?
all the above. But what I'm saying is that's more than what women are dealing with.
But I think, I think
give
women,
them women a
Women
lot of
just
credit.
women
I
just
think-
have women just have my clock.
Women got more than that. They're fucked up out here, bro.
No, they are. No. My
Social
argument
media,
my
man.
argument
You're
is
right.
everybody's fucked up in the modern day.
okay,
That's
okay.
my argument.
Okay.
You know, so I'm like choosing this side.
And my argument is that men are more fucked up over shit outside of relationship status.
Really?
I think.
The biggest thing with men is, as well too is we
External
don't
factors.
nearly have as many resources to help us either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And nor are we as willing to use them if they are available.
Because
Yeah.
we've been conditioned to not use them. Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like I said, I mean, like we're just so far. I mean, even now, today, in 10 years, like we're just so far from the nuclear family, 1950s
Yeah, I
household. Like we just won't get that. We just won't get that back, really. You know.
Right.
So the fact that we're still holding on to this one day we'll just have that, that fantasy is like we are so far from that. Like we either have to find a new way or and accept that things have changed. I think that's the thing. A lot of men and women haven't accepted that things have changed, and we're trying to do how relationships and shit used to be the traditional way. But it's like we have to find a new way.
Yeah.
I think.
You
that
think so?
lifestyle's too expensive now. It's unobtainable.
Yeah. It's
don't know
just
about
like
finding-
it's like inflation. It's like trying to go
Well, I
back
think-
to where gas was
Well, I don't-
25 cents. That's never gonna happen.
Well, yeah, that's true. But in terms of the nuclear family, though, I think we have been trying a new way, and it's been leading to higher everything being worse.
What do you mean?
So,
trying to
like,
force that concept.
trying to
has made-
force a new
I get what you're
concept.
saying.
Yeah, like
What is
that's-
the new concept?
The new concept is I don't need no man, I don't need no woman, or like the nuclear family is not that important. I'm independent or whatever. Like the new structure. Long story short, is not a nuclear family.
Yeah.
I'll get what I want, for myself. It's just what it is. So,
The age of selfishness,
Right.
For men and women.
essentially.
I think a lot
yeah.
of the depression roots in the fact that they're simultaneously happening. It's like the nuclear family is an afterthought, and that's the problem. It's
Yeah,
like you
exactly.
start
It's not
out-
the forethought. It's the afterthought. Yeah, it switched the placement.
And
So
it's too late then.
People still claim they want it, but instead of having to do it or getting it at 21 to 25 or something like that, they're like, oh, I'll start looking for a wife and having kids at 30 to 35.
Right.
So it's like we've just like they've flipped around. They want to have fun now, early for all through their 20s, and then settle down. But they're realizing that. Yeah, there's a reason that people were settling down earlier than later because it was safer. It's safer to settle down early, start your family. And that is one thing. Like, I know one or two couples maybe from high school who did it like the traditional nuclear family way, like high school sweethearts. They both went to college. They both graduated as soon as they got out of college. So what? They were like 23, 22, 23 after you or whatever like that.
Yeah.
Got married, had her kids. But their kids is damn near, their kids are like in high school, bro. She looks good. He looks good. Like,
Young, they can move on with their life.
yeah,
They just
yeah. It's
hold
like
the chapter.
they snap back. They snap back already. Like the chick snapped back. The dude was on point. He's making more money. She still looks banging. She got her degree as well.
Yeah.
Then got married. So she was able to. She's going back to her degree because now she got high schoolers. She got 8, 9. She got 9, 10th graders now at this point.
Yeah.
They're at the make your own damn macaroni.
Yeah,
age.
yeah. You're not rushing to get home.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, and it's funny because you hear them talking. They be talking big-ish on the internet too. They be like, "Shoot, y'all 32, just having y'all first kid, we done." You know what I'm saying? Like they're like, "Yo, we're done, bro." Like
Old
she
school
said-
grandparents.
Yeah, she's like, "I popped out." Well, she popped out. I popped 2 or 3 of them out before from 24 to 26. I popped all my kids out. I'm good already. You know what I mean? Like,
but then, but which one is it really better to start that whole family, like do it like them, or is
Hell
it
yeah.
smarter to,
No, I think it's
find
definitely-
who you are and then like date somebody else?
it's definitely
or,
start
or marry or whatever.
earlier. The traditional way is the way that
I think probably earlier too, man.
Yeah, the traditional way. There's so many benefits. It makes so much sense. There's so many things. First of all, most of us are who we are already. By the time we turn, especially if you went to college, you kind of figure yourself out. Even if you haven't figured yourself out
20s.
completely. I'll say men don't figure themselves out until they're like 30s, really even more. I think men figure themselves out later in life. But women, there's just all the pros, and it's just all the pros. If you don't start until you're 30, geriatric pregnancy technically starts at 35. You know what I'm saying? So you're literally putting yourself at a higher risk. The older you get, the harder it is to lose weight. When you went on a diet at 25, you could drop 10 pounds in a week and a half.
Right.
And you're 30 at 35, it take 10 pounds to take a month and a half.
fact.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like all those things, your body can actually handle it. All these things, you know what I mean? So yeah, getting it done early and settling down and finding your person, and nobody's gonna be the same. It's like you're gonna change throughout 20 years of being with somebody, 30 years of being with somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's just people, and then people also look at your change as just like, oh, you change or you're not the person. The character is always the same. They just might do certain things
They just
differently.
evolved a little bit.
Yeah, but Purple's character is normally the same. You didn't. He wasn't. He didn't chop up bunnies and put them on the stove when he was a kid.
It's the
he's not
same-
gonna turn into a killer when he's older. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's
And
the
vice
same
versa.
house. It's the same house with different coat of paint.
Yep, same house, different coat of paint, different furniture in the crib. You know what I mean? That's it. But I know a lot of people look at marriage as well too now, where it's like, oh, this ain't the same person, or I'm about to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? And then I just always think it's funny when it's like the women be married for like 10 years. We didn't had all their kids, and then they get back out on the market thinking like they're really about to find like another husband that just like wants to pick up that baggage. It's like, don't nobody want you, bro.
Yeah.
We'll hit.
Now, when is this like? When do you think that this mindset should have started? Because with the exception of you, we have, passed way the time when we should have gotten married. So, do you think it's saying like for the next
For us?
generation? Yes.
Nah,
So for
I
the
would say
next
I think
generation, they should start 20 something.
Well, the way they say it for men is it's two ways for men to do it. You either get married with somebody in your bracket, and you grow with them. For us, but women should technically be dating older than who they are. So if a woman is 23 and just got out of college,
and all that.
yeah, it's more. You're more stable. Like we should be looking at our marriage. We shouldn't be looking for marriage until we're about 30. Because most of the
okay. So when you were saying 20 something, you were talking women, not specifically men.
But
okay.
If men and women get together in that time period, they have to grow together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could still happen. It can still happen where they're both together, but women are normally less willing to get with somebody of the same age because there's how much are you really providing me when we're at the same
So it's
exact
less
level.
common for them to be the same
It's
age.
less common, yeah, but it was more common back then. But it'll be dating up has always been a thing. It's like all of our grandparents, our grandparents are always older than it. Like our grandpa was always
10
always
years.
had our grandma by 5 years,
Yeah, 5 to 10
minimum,
years,
minimum 5, probably 10. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So
Yeah.
women typically date up, and it makes more sense for them. You
Yeah.
got somebody who's more stable, probably more financially rich than somebody who just got out of college with you. And he has a system set up that is secure and stable, which is exactly what you want.
Yeah.
Secure, stable, provide, and all that stuff. So
Okay.
yeah. So but every so often you get the people who do it together the entire journey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
It's
that's
just
why I
less.
think it's genuinely difficult to do the whole old school 50s style family today. Because it's
Yeah.
like, if you want a wife that doesn't work, that stays in the house and just raises kids and just traditional wife,
You
whatever,
have to
you
go
want that-
down in age. You
Yeah.
have to date younger.
One,
probably.
you have to date younger probably. And then two, you have to make that much money. You have to make
Yeah,
enough
exactly.
money to support that,
Exactly.
that
Yeah.
lifestyle.
True.
In
You can't
the
afford to
age
have
of what do you call it, like high,
Yeah.
Inflation.
Right.
inflation.
Like,
and
I can't
yeah.
afford a housewife right
Oh
now.
yeah,
That's
facts.
what I'm saying.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
like we would drop in lifestyle. Our
70
lifestyle would go down if she stopped working.
Oh yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
70% of people, both parents, 70% of couples, both have full-time jobs.
You got to work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most.
Yeah.
So
So
most
I
of the
guess
women don't wanna
that was
quit.
my So I guess that's what was my whole thought, was just like when bringing back this whole like 1950s nuclear family thing. How do you do that in the 21st century?
Well, you know what else? The 1950s thing too that was also different. Even if the man didn't have an income that could support, I feel like a lot of them were on farms and stuff too. So it was like you weren't
Kids are labor.
and you weren't relying as much on buying everything because you were sourcing a certain amount of stuff yourself on your own land too.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I mean, most people have to work. Both people have to work.
Today.
Most people, and even so it's like,
I mean, even in the 90s.
and even in the 90s and stuff. So it's like,
Going
it's just
towards
like the
the
way they
21st
marketed
century.
it. They made it seem like being a housewife was easy.
Yeah.
But then when you look at how much this nigga has to make, it's like, God damn, like,
Yeah.
it wasn't that many people making that much money. So,
Back then it was easier. Like you said,
Yeah.
a house was $30,000 once upon a time.
yeah, but also
Yeah,
the average salary
And
was
ga-
like
gas was 10 cents.
7,500 a year
Right.
too, though. You know what I'm saying?
It was.
Like,
It used to be closer to.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
like
what you
yeah,
made
yeah.
versus-
Financially, it was
closer.
more. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like if you just take away the inflation and just put it right
And
back,
put it-
it was
the-
sensible.
Yeah,
at one
right,
point,
right.
Where it was like more logical for you to be able to
True.
afford. You
but
know?
now it's like no, or you could build a house, bro. I go to so many customers' houses where it's like the house was that they were like, we built this house for $17,000,
Mm.
16 because they built it number one, so they already saved on that.
Yeah.
But they were like, yeah, we bought all the materials, and my husband and his brothers built the house. And it's like you meet so many of those, and you see so many of those houses.
Settler style.
Yeah, in North Carolina, in these country areas.
Yeah,
I'm like, damn.
in the sticks. Yeah,
Yeah, in the sticks where it's like they were like, no, like my husband and his two brothers built this entire house
With
Yeah.
their bare hands.
with their bare hands, bro. They
Yeah.
bought the materials. A truck came and dropped it on the land, and they worked for 2 months straight and
On the
built it.
weekends between work shifts.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
built an entire house every single day. And then once they were done with that one, they built their
Built
brothers'
another
house.
one.
They just built each other's houses. You know what I mean?
On the
Yeah.
same
Amish
100-acre
stuff.
lot.
Which is so crazy because it's like I wish we could build houses with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
but none of us have enough skill to build a house. Like,
Yeah.
but if we did, we would though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, all of us just collectively agree. All right, we're building Jeff's house this week. We're
Hey,
building
hey.
Shane's house this week.
this is gonna be offensive, and I apologize, but doesn't it seem like Mexicans are just born knowing how to build shit? Because
yeah.
we're saying like, man, I wish I knew how to build a house, and I wonder if Mexicans watching it's just like, I know how to build a house.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
From the outside.
I know how to do that at 5. Like,
For sure. For sure. It's like they're just born handymen.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like
Hey.
how I see it, man. I'm just like, God damn, like they didn't go to school for it or some shit. They just know how to do it.
They just know. It's like
Oh, the pops, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Pass
yeah.
it down.
yeah. I mean, I think we just assume they're industrious.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when that's
Which is
the,
a good thing, by the way.
when that's the easiest job to get, or that's like the only job you can get,
Yeah.
labor.
Oh, yeah.
Labor something.
Yeah.
And majority of the time, then you're gonna teach your kids what's gonna make you the money.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just kind of even outside of that, just like Hispanic or Mexican, that's just like what's slipping in general, where it's like trades, like
Oh, yeah.
just trades in general, like
Slipping. It's like, no, it's gone.
yeah, like not nearly as many people have trades because I don't know anybody who's like whose parent has a trade that didn't teach their kid their trade. Like Wayne, dad's a plumber.
Oh.
So Wayne has always known about plumbing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like whether he never became he never even went to try to be a plumber.
But he knew.
But he knows way more than the average human being about plumbing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's
Yeah.
like, even if you didn't want to learn, if your dad or your uncle knows a trade, you're gonna learn that. Like, if I lived in North Carolina near my grandparents, I would know a lot more about woodworking. But I learned a lot about woodworking. Anytime we would come down to North Carolina,
Yeah.
my grandpa used to always do something. The one whose Cadillac I got,
Yeah.
before he passed, he was always doing something. So it's like, visiting him, I knew we were building something. When I got down there, I knew there was a project that he was doing. So it was like, so what are we doing this time? Like, what are you working on?
Yeah.
And then it's
Crazy
like
hot
when he
and
would be done the major stuff, he would do little fun stuff. So like,
Right.
he built a birdhouse that was an exact replica model of the house.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that was last time we were there, we were doing that.
Yeah.
Doing that. And it's like, we're going to the store, we're buying the shingles, then cutting them down to smaller sizes to shingle the roof of the birdhouse that's literally a replica of my grandma's house.
Yeah.
And then putting that in the backyard. You know, so
Yeah.
so it's like just stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
We gonna
always
miss all
doing
that, man.
Yeah, just
By the
always
time we
doing
get
something.
old, we won't be able to retire till we're like 75.
Yeah, right. I
That's
mean,
if we even make it to 75.
I mean, the
Exactly,
only
if we
trade
make it
I'll
that
be
far.
able to teach, like the trade that I have, I could teach my kids how to edit and stuff like that. And I kind of taught in Roman stuff like that too. Whereas,
Oh, okay.
so like I'll teach him how to use Final Cut and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
that's the thing that I can.
Yeah,
pass
it's
down.
just like whatever you're good at, you're able to,
teach
pour,
to
you know.
pour into somebody else.
Yeah. Like I'm sure like my brother would do that like if he had a kid with playing an instrument.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think we kind of went off on a tangent, but it's all good.
Oh,
Yeah, we might
thanks,
have.
designer. No,
Right.
Wait, that didn't all stem from the designer thing, did it?
that'd be incredible.
It's from something else though.
Yeah.
I just know this Google search that's still up on the screen is hilarious.
I didn't listen to this Paramore thing, so I'm not really sure.
Paramore,
The singer, like the
the band.
The group.
yeah.
What about him?
Did I copy and paste the right notes?
I was like, whose notes are these?
Because I didn't remember seeing the Rihanna thing this morning. I
Right,
don't
I'm
remember
trying to
seeing
figure
it.
out why. I'm just confused on that.
Yeah. All I saw, but I did see the designer thing, and so
Yeah.
I saw Jerry Springer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is this?
Don Lemon.
Don Lemon and what the other dude.
Yeah, I
Tucker
thought
Carlson.
I thought all that was
He's
on
not
here.
there, though, is he?
I thought I saw that on here, but now I don't see it though.
Yeah, it's on the main one in the WhatsApp.
Yeah, that's where I looked at it. Yeah, just in WhatsApp.
I'm looking at WhatsApp right now, and I literally don't see it for some reason.
I don't see that one on WhatsApp either.
I know what's
Really?
wrong.
The first thing on WhatsApp
I'm
I see
looking
is
in
Don
Channel
Lemon.
M News. That's why.
Gotcha.
Oh my God,
What?
bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah, 3-0 podcast.
Bro, I copied and pasted notes from October 1st, 2022.
That's what it was.
I'm like, Rihanna,
I was like, why the hell? What is happening right now?
are we back in time? Like,
Bro,
what?
I was really thinking Sean was tripping. I'm like, what is this nigga on, right? like,
Let's
stuck
just
in-
deliver
he's
news
stuck in
from
2022.
bro, I was so confused. Like,
Rihanna
why
can't be doing that again.
Why do all these look so old? I just don't understand this. Like, oh my God, dog, bruh. Okay, all right.
You got it?
We have topics. Like,
Yeah.
bro, I'm tripping, dog, because I'm like, there's no way he sent these over this morning. There's no way. Like, none of these topics make sense.
You have a lot of WhatsApps.
Yeah, bro. Damn. All right.
It's like, where were we?
Let's get into it. Yeah. All right. Jerry Springer dies at the age of 79 due to cancer.
Yeah, didn't even know he had it.
Rest in peace, Jerry, man. That was
Rest in peace, Jerry.
Would it be
like
like?
goat of daytime television.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, do you think it's disrespectful to like call him like the father of trash entertainment?
No, I think
because
very
he
aware.
is.
He was
He
very
was-
aware of what he did.
Okay, yeah.
yeah, and I mean he realized that that's what most of us want to see anyway.
I heard an interview. The
We
other
want to
day.
see the BS.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
nobody wants to see civilized behavior.
Yeah.
We want to see we want to see the monkeys jump up there and act like monkeys. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really what it comes down to, bro. Because like I'll be listening to the Star Report and like he's an OG radio, but he was just working for the radio station for the longest time. So based off research and development and stuff, he was like, especially black people, like all people want different types of news. Bro, black people, we want the monkey-ish.
Really?
We want them, bro. Yes, bro.
You mean like we want
We want coon activity. We want you up there yelling, screaming, wilding out. We don't want educated news that'll inform you about the community. We don't, bro.
No, is that good or bad?
That's terrible. That's just our demographic. That's terrible. We're less concerned with what's is quality news, and we just like good entertainment. We just like.
Oh, so we don't like news at all, is what you're saying?
We don't like news at all, essentially.
Okay.
So we should just give into that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Black
pretty
news.
much. Which is why it's
Like if you can't beat him.
yeah, join them. Give him the monkey-ish. You
I mean,
know what
don't
I'm
get me
saying?
wrong. Historically, it's like all bad news for the most part.
Exactly. Yeah.
I kind of get why we're
Yeah.
not paying
And,
attention at this point.
And but Jerry Springer understood that for sure. And he was like, I'm gonna give y'all this for 30 years.
Yeah.
Coonery on full display.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
But I will give it to him. It was equal opportunity coonery.
Oh no, that is one thing. Like, I'm not about to sit here and like, because I saw some people trying to make it seem like he was bringing the black community down. I was like, I feel like I got a good dose of trailer trash on there
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, I did.
They were equal opportunists
Yeah.
when it came to you want to get up here and act like a goddamn coon. They were equal
Yeah, it wasn't just black
opportunity.
people.
Yeah, not at all. Yeah, like they kept it consistent.
Yeah.
Like
And being with the energy that society has now, some of his old clips aged horribly.
yeah,
Like milk. Like straight up. Oh, he had one to watch the other day. He was like, I was dating this girl, and she brought him on the show to tell him that she wasn't a girl. And they had
I
this
remember
whole-
that one.
yeah,
Yeah, I remember
They
that.
did that like 100 times.
Well, I'm a
they
man.
did do that a lot. They did do that a lot, bruh.
She
Yeah.
would a lot of times she would be kind of passing as a woman. She
Yeah.
Sometimes,
know,
sometimes
remember
she
one.
wouldn't know.
sometimes she really wouldn't, and you'd
And
be
you
like,
be
"Come
like,
on, bro,
nigga, you
come
knew.
on, bro,
Yeah,
this ain't
you
no
knew what
secret.
you was
Yeah,
doing.
come on, man.
Cut it out.
Really, you didn't take one look
I
under
think
the
That's
hood?
a preference thing.
Bruh, it's just like honestly, bruh, like there's only a few girls that I've seen that are like genuinely passable.
Yeah.
Right.
And those, first of all, the level of surgery you would need is like the amount of money you would need to even be able to be extremely passable is a lot because I'm sure cosmetic surgery is not
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah.
But even when you get down to the meat and potatoes, bro, before y'all get it popping,
Yeah.
if anything has been surgically cut up down there, cut it out. You're not gonna act like you didn't.
Literally.
Yeah, cut it out. You're not gonna act like you didn't know what you was doing.
Yeah.
Bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think
you were okay with it. Don't act crazy.
shocked on national television.
Don't act shocked now that we know.
Right.
So that was a penis?
Right. Is
Oh,
that what that
I
was?
thought that was a finger.
Right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you just kept pointing at me.
Right.
Yeah. Jerry
No,
really knew.
Yeah, Jerry, like
She
one
just
of my
kept pointing
favorite.
at me.
Yeah, very aggressively. No, I thought that was your index finger. I thought you had a big index finger.
Jerry was pulling at our heartstrings. He knew how
Yeah.
to touch every American.
did.
No,
Every
no.
American.
One of my favorite episodes is when he had a Klansman on there.
Yes.
And brought up black people and Jews.
Yeah.
Like he was just there, and I think a fight brought up. I mean, but look, there is the argument to be made of how much of it was real and how much of it was fake. But either
Yeah,
way,
that's true. 'Cause
You
I
know,
think a
because
certain
reality,
portion of it was fake.
when people say reality, you have to put air quotes. You know, like
Was that thunder?
reality. Yeah,
It's
was
raining
that?
out
Yeah,
there.
I heard that too.
Oh, can you let the dogs in?
Yeah, I heard that too. That was thunder.
It's raining right now. Oh shoot! Yeah, definitely let
Yeah.
the dogs in.
Okay, so was it?
Oh, it's-
Oh yeah,
Oh, it's
pouring
dumping.
out there.
Was it
Yeah,
scripted?
yell their name real quick.
Was it truly scripted? I think.
No,
that
no,
it
they're right
kinda
there, they're right
drove,
there, they're right
a
there.
middle ground.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
In that, like, I think that it was kind of scripted. I think the scenario was laid out. Damn,
Yeah.
De Niro.
De Niro, no, move. You got to go, bro. You got to go.
bro. He been.
We can
through it,
hear
bro.
the rain. Yeah.
Damn, he was like, "Thank y'all." Yo.
Yeah, I didn't know he was out. I didn't know he was out there.
Yo, bro got caught in
I thought they were both in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think
No,
I, do,
no,
I think it went like
yeah.
a middle ground. Yeah, it was like it was.
Yeah.
kinda the
Because when you say
scenario set up.
reality, it's like quotes.
they
quote,
paid
unquote,
them.
You know?
They paid the guests
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. I knew.
But the guests might have chose their own reason for coming on, if that makes
Oh,
any
for
sense.
sure. Yeah, because
Yeah,
they definitely
yeah,
paid
yeah.
the guests. They definitely paid everybody.
Yeah, they say like sometimes like actors would go in there, and sometimes it's almost like when Judge shows broke my heart because like
No,
like
those
when I
are-
found out
those
those
are real.
Because I know people
No,
that have
no,
been on judge shows.
some of those are fake.
A lot of them are real. I know somebody who was on one.
So
I know
okay,
somebody who's on one, but was an actor.
it's so okay. So it's
Like
those
like
are 50-50.
was given the defendant.
script.
Those are 50-50.
Yeah, well, not script, but like their role. You know, like was given their role, and this is your defense, and then go out there and just act like you're, and then everything else is ad lib. You know,
Yeah,
but a lot of actors I've seen like two people that I know like was on a judge show, but they went on there to like put on their resume.
Oh.
Yeah,
I know somebody who was straight up on there for a real case.
Yeah, same
yeah.
here.
So some of them
Yeah.
are
I know
real.
somebody was on there for 2. I know somebody was on there twice.
Yeah. So but the question is which ones are and which ones aren't. Like I thought
think-
all of
think-
them were real.
I think that Judge Mathis, when he be going at their neck, and them joints be real as hell.
I want to believe Judge Judy is real too because
The
her
girl-
attitude is like
Judge
so
Judy,
on point.
hers is definitely real because, at least most of them, because the girl that I know, she was on Judge
She was
Judy.
on Judge Judy?
and Judge
Yeah.
Judy was giving her that
It's
work.
like just tell me that her she's like at least legit because I enjoyed hers.
Yeah,
a lot.
Because it has a money limit. There's a monetary limit. They only handle
It's like
petty.
5,000 or
it's like $5,000.
5,000
like
or
their max.
less,
Yeah,
yeah.
they don't
Yeah.
handle like big disputes and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why they can let them do it on TV. They
Yeah.
are real, but like you
minor
said,
civil cases.
right? But they bring you in, and I think they tell you, hey, okay, you and this person, y'all are beefing, so just feed into that. Really give it to them.
Yeah, you're on camera, so gas it up. you know?
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. I think, but the cases are real because you really do win a settlement. You really do win. If you win, they give you your. But that's the other thing is too. The court show Judge Judy pays your fine. So if you lose the case, you don't pay the money. Judge Judy paid the person.
Oh.
If you follow me, that's your.
Oh,
that's your
really?
incentive, that's your incentive for coming on.
Oh.
Is that they pay
So you really don't take the loss.
right? You put
Yeah.
yourself on MTV doing whatever it is.
Right,
that
right.
did,
You
but
might
they
you
pay
might
you.
you might look messed up, but at least you don't have to pay.
That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
It's kind of a win right there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's
I'll
true.
get embarrassed and not have to pay some money.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially depending on how much that shit is.
Yeah.
If it's 5,000 or less, yeah, for sure. I don't want to pay you nothing.
Because 90% of them are just because you're like a slumlord and you're not taking care of somebody's apartment.
Or you stole somebody's dog,
Or you
or
stole
it's
somebody's
like,
dog.
or it's like, yeah, it's always those like weird petty ones. You stole somebody's dog, you sold them a faulty car, or sold them, something weird like that. But
You think like paternity court that has to be real, right? I mean, we're talking about like fucking
Oh, for
children. and
sure.
shit.
That's definitely
And
real.
they always cut to the image of the baby in the
They
back.
show babies, yeah.
So I'm like, they can't be an actor.
that one's
baby.
definitely real.
Yeah. And
I
that's why
feel like
say
they
the
would
Maury
only.
thing
I
gotta
feel
be
like they
kinda
would only
right.
pay for an actor or do a fake one if they were short on applicants. You know what I'm saying? Like, because why would you?
Let me
there's-
borrow your baby for an
There's
episode.
more than a month. There's more than enough people going to court every single day. Like, I feel like they would only do that when they just need it. They only had like they're like, we got to fill 1 or 2 more shows.
Yeah.
Once Jerry was really popping off, man, he put that casting call out, and I'm sure he has no shortage of applicants, and I doubt that's ever really been an issue for him, man.
It was,
Yeah.
it was always because I remember that he did make a movie called Ringleader that I never watched, but it came out in the late '90s. But it was about the Jerry Springer show, but it was just like fictionalized.
Yeah.
But I thought that Ringleader title was so perfect because when you look at his shows for the most part, he doesn't do he didn't do much.
No,
like,
he
would just
doesn't.
like set up as okay, so you're here, there, and then he would just be walking around the crowd.
He'd egg 'em on a little bit.
Everybody, yeah. Sometimes they would fight, but they would just be arguing with each
Yeah.
other, and
Yeah.
he's just like
I'll
he's
tell you
watching
one
the
thing.
show.
He would only instigate. I would say
Yeah.
that much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He did not help.
you heard that too, right?
Did I go out? I feel like I went out.
You did went out. Yeah, I heard you go.
I went out. Yeah, I'm out.
No, that's
Okay.
my
Bounce
mic.
back,
That's my
okay.
mic.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm back.
yeah.
I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah, yeah.
But
back,
yeah, he did not help the situation
Yeah.
ever. He would only instigate. He would be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Oh, she's cheating on you,"
And then he
you're
got-
just gonna
and then
let
he-
you're just gonna let that
gaslighting.
happen. Oh,
And
okay.
then the way he would hold the mic and walk around the crowd,
Yeah.
he would be like this.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like he's watching the show too.
So you're telling me? So you think we believe you? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And then you give it to a crowd member that looked like they were gonna say something spicy.
And he would run across the crowd and be like, "Here you go."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's give it up for Steve too. Yeah, like because Steve would come in like
Steve
when to
Wilco.
bring up shit. Everybody, Steve.
And then
Who
Steve,
got an entire spin-off show?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
and that's been on for at least 10 years.
His was yelling in people's face.
Yeah. Steve was him.
Come
giving,
here.
It was him
Hilarious.
giving people like reality checks.
Yeah.
Like,
Hilarious.
he would be punking people, and his show is still on right now.
Yeah.
is?
There were
Oh
new
yeah,
episodes of
for
that
sure.
show.
It's new episodes. Yeah.
Holy shit!
The Steve Wilco show is still alive.
I
and
was
well.
watching that
He
shit.
might
I
be
fucking-
last man standing now.
What the fuck?
Nah, Maury's still on.
Wait.
Yeah, Maury is probably still on. Yeah.
Maury's still on.
More new episodes
Yeah.
though?
Yes.
Oh, man.
I wonder when Maury's gonna get his flowers.
I don't
Well, I
know.
guess. Well, Springer's getting his flowers when he's dead. So I guess that's what it will take.
Jerry
sucks.
kind of got his flowers already in a weird way.
Who?
Jerry. He kind of did. He
Oh.
kind of he's kind of been acknowledged for it in a weird way.
Oh.
He never took himself too seriously, but I think that people are well aware that he covered a genre that was really never popping like that until
Yeah.
then. And it was like, but until then, you could watch The Price is Right or
Yeah.
or you could watch your stories.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, the '90s, like that,
During the
really
daytime.
is the time when like reality was coming in because you had the real world, and then you had fucking Cops.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cops
That's
is
all I
good.
remember.
Cops.
Like,
yeah,
Jerry Springer was all I remember. Man, sick days, being home from school. That's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That's all I watched.
Yeah.
Springer.
You know,
'Cause what
it-
else you gonna watch? Like, because the world, as the world turns, something like that. Man, it makes
As
me
the
want
world
like
turns,
just
I mean,
that
yeah.
makes me want to just end it. And
Yeah.
then the what's the other one that comes up during the day? The Price is Right or something
Yeah.
or Jeopardy or whatever. Oh my god.
Do you think like in the '90s they just like the business, the entertainment industry just had an epiphany, like with Cops, with Jerry Springer, with Maury,
I
with
would watch Cops too.
yeah, with Maury, with judge shows and all that shit. Do you think like they just came up with this idea? It's like, oh, you know what? Poor, stupid people are entertaining.
Oh yeah, they figured that out.
So let's
long
just
ago.
exploit them.
Yep. Like,
Because
I
when you
think-
look at all of them, it's just like people with low IQs are always the target
Yeah.
people that are on the shows.
For
you know?
sure. I think
sure.
I think the WWE figured that out before anybody else.
WWE, really?
Yeah, wrestling.
tap
It's like-
into that trailer park mentality.
Hell yeah! It's middle,
as the audience.
yeah, it's
Oh,
middle
okay.
America paradise over there. Yeah.
No. I didn't mean like, but that's the audience. I'm talking about putting the lower IQ people
Like the on-air
I mean,
talent.
some of the
on the screen.
some of the
People like
some-
to watch that.
But
Yeah.
some of the most beloved characters were those type of characters too.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they
Some of the wrestlers.
Yeah, some of those
like
were
Mankind and shit like that.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like just trashy white dudes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like
Caveman.
Pulling out
Man,
Mr.
like-
Sacco and shit.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
White trash television.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And then it just bleed into. I guess that just like translated to just not even just white trash, but just trash.
Yeah, it's just trash TV.
Just trash TV.
I mean, 'cause there are a lot of bangers on that list. Cheaters.
Oh, Cheaters.
Absolute
yeah.
banger.
Oh, I remember Cheaters. Yeah.
Banger.
Stacked up.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man getting stabbed up over
Greco.
that, too.
Greco.
On Cheaters?
Who's that?
Greco.
That boy got poked.
Boy got poked
And he
on
fell
that.
off the boat when he got stabbed.
Boy got
That's
poked
deep.
for that. Boy got poked for that role.
Oh, really?
He was
I
doing
don't
way too
remember
much.
Mm-hmm.
that. Yeah.
You remember that?
Or do I?
Oh, and he
we
earned,
talked
he
about it
earned
on
that
here.
st- We did. I think we talked
Yeah,
about
we
it.
talked about it. I made a little reel out of it too.
But yeah, man, that real television, real.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
that was real. Cheaters.
That was real. Yeah,
Cheaters
that was for
very
sure real.
Yeah. Shit.
But yeah, Don Lemon gets fired after 17 years at CNN, but he picked up a job with BET.
Damn, already?
Yeah, he did.
God
Yeah,
damn.
$50 million for 3 years.
Got a bag from that shit.
Yeah. BT was. BT
Now
was
that's
waiting
now
for
that's
him to
an
fall.
now that's an NBA contract.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
50 million 3 years.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be interesting how they do it because they've tried this whole news thing on BET. That's why I kind of brought that up earlier. They've
Said
tried
black
this
people don't
news
watch
thing on BET. Niggas don't watch it. Like remember they tried to do it on Angela Rye. Nobody cared.
Okay, but honestly, like,
But that's
I mean, that's just TV in general.
Just saying,
yeah,
Nobody
that's true.
watches.
That's true. But I think Don Lemon definitely has a bigger draw.
true.
It's a bigger draw, but he's on BET.
That's facts.
Right.
Let's-
That's
like,
what I'm
let's
saying.
be
It's
clear.
BT.
Like BET, like at this point, is just for like black church going women in their 60s.
You think so?
Yes.
If you watch, honestly, yeah,
If you watch
if
Tyler
the
Perry,
programming,
yeah.
it's
Like-
all Tyler Perry.
No, it's damn near the Tyler Perry channel. at
Do you
this
think?
point.
Do you
All
think?
Tyler
It's,
Perry.
do you think it's because of the initial branding of it, black entertainment television?
No, well, I mean, I think I was watching a video that was went into it, like why BET changed, and they were saying like I forget who runs BET now, but it's like this black
bunch of white
woman.
people.
No, it's this black woman who loves Tyler Perry shit, and who's really into church and all that stuff. So that's why. Tyler Perry's entertainment is a safe bet, pretty much.
Gotcha.
But they were saying like if you look at the early 2000s and to like the early 90s, whenever BET came out, that's when BET was at its purest, and that's when it was run by people who were for the culture and all shit. That's why we had Rap City. That's why we had 106. But then she came in, like when the heads stepped down, she came in and basically just churched it up. Like, you know, basically, and that's why BET is the way it is right now, where it's just you could turn it on at any time and it's a Tyler Perry show.
It's gonna be definitely.
Yeah, I was
House
about
of
to say
Pain.
because that is interesting. Because not when you said Tyler Perry, I was thinking, why didn't he make his own channel like the OWN network? But I mean, if you're getting
BET is his channel, pretty much.
I'm about to say if you're getting all this play, why even
Save your
why,
money.
Yeah, why even go through the headache of starting something new when they're cutting checks that are big enough for everything.
Yeah.
It's BT is just part of that conglomerate with MTV and all the rest of the stuff, right? It's all part of Viacom, right?
Yeah.
So I would be willing to bet that BT runs a net loss for them. It's just like,
Do you think so?
like, you know, a lot of corporations have so many arms that
And
there
some
are
of
there's
them
some
don't.
of them,
Oh yeah.
some of them take
Like
a loss
Disney
every
owns
single
all
year.
shit.
Yeah,
Right,
for sure.
but it's
for sure.
necessary. But it's necessary because it holds a niche that you want to keep. You want
Yeah.
to keep that niche, and
Yeah.
you know they got to throw us because they have to throw us a bone. If they got rid of BT, people would be outraged. Black people would be outraged.
really
I
would.
don't know why.
All
but
of
we
our
would.
TV channels have just been, they've turned into like catering to like that 60-year-old church going
Really?
woman. Like the auntie. Even the Breakfast Club. Charlamagne said it on $1 Million Worth of Game. He was like, your auntie watches us.
Oh.
And I'm like, damn, you're right. Like, because I don't watch it nearly as much as I used to because
Mm-hmm.
it's just like, I don't care about the stuff they talk about as nearly as much.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'll watch it for my favorite. I'll watch it for the shows that I do want to see. You know what I mean?
Or like
the
the guests.
interview, the guests
Yeah.
that I do want to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, Don Lemon, he got him a little bag.
He lost the bag and then got it back.
Yeah, and because he got fired, they got to pay him out for his contract still.
Yeah.
Oh, but him and that other white dude,
Yeah,
from Fox News,
Tucker Carlson got
Tucker
rid of
Carlson,
it.
like they got fired at the same time, which
They
was
did.
kind of a weird thing. CNN and Fox News were kind of cleaning shop at the same exact
Unrelated,
know.
just unfortunate.
Yeah, unrelated but unfortunate and kind of a coinky dink.
Don Lemon supposedly is a misogynist,
Yeah,
among other things.
Because he
And-
told a 60-year-old woman she's not in her prime.
yeah,
really?
Yeah.
He told her the truth.
Yep. There's a few days like he's at that part, and then they said that also he's been notoriously kind of a diva. Like he shows up late for stuff and then acts like he didn't, and he don't. You know. He has like all kinds like in meetings he would dominate meetings and all kinds of like.
I think that's
supposedly,
the
I'm going
pylon
supposedly.
effect too, though.
He's,
Like,
he's a sassy homosexual, though. You know what I'm saying?
He's gay?
Yeah, he's gay. Yeah, they
Oh,
roasted
you know
him.
what? I think I knew that.
Yeah.
No. I think I overheard that, but I forgot it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
He's not
you're
great
right.
anyway.
Yeah, he is gay.
That's not a big loss anyway. He wasn't that great anyway. His opinions were kind of mid to me.
Yeah.
And like, but my thing is, my problem though. Okay, BT got it. I got it. We for black people. They picked him up too quick, being what the allegations are. Slow your roll. Let the shit come out
You
first.
think so?
Let it unfold. You cannot pick up a potential misogynist or a potential whatever the second he hits the ground.
So
Give him a
it's
minute.
like-
let it cool off. Damn.
Yeah, or like
I don't know. I
like-
feel like that.
like
I feel like that. I don't know. I don't think it was that bad.
You know, I mean, no, I'm saying I don't because it's all speculation still or whatever. You know,
Because
it's
his
not, there's
misogyny
no-
wasn't like he's been accused of touching women. He just told a woman.
True.
He just told a woman something.
True.
he was just rude to a woman.
That could be considered rude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't like he was like.
It wasn't totally flagrant.
It wasn't
don't
like
get
he
me
was
wrong.
like groping
Right.
chicks or nothing like that.
Oh
you
yeah,
know what I'm
they
saying?
definitely wouldn't have.
Yeah, then it would be a little bit so. But I don't know if I just said something. Man, I don't know. That seemed like that's
He
still
was just
on a,
rude.
on a scale of 1 to 10. That still seems
I
really
agree.
light. You know what I'm saying?
I think the only reason that's what we see is because they caught that on camera. That's what they have that everyone can see. Look at this clip.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're saying he has
I
other
think there's
things?
so much more behind the scenes.
Oh,
I mean, like,
right.
it has
Other
to be, right?
things?
I mean,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something. You know, it has to be more behind. Because
Yeah.
I agree, though. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, I was like a 2, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
was
completely
light.
agree.
Yeah,
I completely agree. Granted, out of pocket. I totally agree. That was weird and out of pocket thing to say.
Yeah.
I do agree. But
I can't remember how it came up.
What?
But I would say that the statement wasn't false to me, but
Yeah.
I can't remember how it came up in conversation. Like if it
That'd
just
be funny if it was just random.
like if it just came out of nowhere. If it was like, why are we listening to her? She's not in her prime anyway. Yeah, that would be out of pocket.
Right.
But if she was talking about,
But you would laugh anyway.
She was running. She was running for something.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She was
she
running
was
for
like
some office.
senator?
Or something.
Okay,
And yeah, he said he did describe her as being at her prime.
Yeah.
So my only issue being that, look, man, if you're a newscaster and you're not a right-wing news, okay, Tucker Carlson, other guy that got fired, yo, he had so much room to be completely, like, insane
Say
with the
whatever he
white
wanted.
supremacy, like white nationalist talk. They just let him run. Nobody else did what he did.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Don Lemon, man, he's supposed to do a straight run, man. He's supposed to be like, liberal leaning, whatever. You're supposed to chill with that kind of stuff. You can't say that stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
you just
I
can't,
mean,
guess,
like
that's-
if you really want to get,
Oh yeah,
audience.
it's
Yeah.
off brand.
If you know
But
your audience,
Tucker
you can't
Carlson
say
was
that.
the same way though. Like,
that's totally on
well,
character.
his
Tucker would
thing
definitely say that.
Well, no, but then his thing was he was faking the funk too because he didn't like Trump, but he was telling people.
I
on
heard
TV,
that. I heard that.
Yeah, but text messages got leaked where he clearly hated
He
Trump.
can't stand him.
But he would get in front of that camera and tell people to vote for Trump, and his opinion was attached to like millions of people's actual votes. So most people didn't know most people trusted him to tell them who to vote for.
He had Tucker Carlson had the highest at the time of his firing, had the highest ratings of any news show,
Yeah,
and I
so-
think actually any network show at that time slot.
Yeah, so it pretty much just he went against the brand. His real opinion slipped out, and it's against what we're pushing on this camera. So now our viewers don't trust you because you told them to vote for somebody that you clearly hate.
yeah.
I think they kind of appreciated what he was doing there, or that the whole white supremacy or whatever, white nationalism thing. I think they appreciated that at Fox, but the problem is, I don't know if y'all knew they just settled a lawsuit with Dominion, the people who make those machines for the voting counting machines, because Fox News was spreading lies about it. They were spreading false claims about them, saying their machines are bad.
Yeah.
They lost that lawsuit and they settled them. It's the highest
700
settlement.
million.
Billion or
700 million, I think.
700 or something. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know.
Just
It's
under
insane
a billion,
number.
though. Yeah,
Under a billion. Yeah,
he
it's
had to
just under
go.
a billion.
They had to fire him.
Yeah.
And
Cost
that's
me.
what I'm
He
saying.
almost cost me a fucking $1
Yeah,
billion. You know what I'm
so
saying?
that's
Like,
why it was.
They had to free the budget up because also simultaneously, I have a feeling he was asking for more money.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
Because he was probably like I did.
I mean, if
see
I keep
one thing
doing-
that was saying like he thought that he was the star of it.
He was.
Yeah.
No,
And
hands down,
he was.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was. Hands down, man.
But he was saying it.
Their other talent is so trash,
Yeah.
bro. They got like Brian Kilmeade. They have like Janine Pirro. They have. I'm sorry. Their other candidates are trash. Like Bill O'Reilly used to spread that hate shit like a champ.
Oh, he was
son.
the top dog,
And they lost
then,
him
yeah.
because of misogyny.
Yeah.
Except his shit was very real. Like he had like old school, like
yeah,
grabbing ass and like what's up, sugar
Yeah,
tits.
yeah.
It's like old school
Yeah.
misogyny. Like
Yeah.
that's that shit. Like
The good old days,
yeah.
right?
If you gonna do it, go out like a real one, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Don't be calling them out of their prime. They're so sorry, bro.
Yeah,
Come on
that
now.
is. Yeah. You over there playing with it.
Yeah.
Like you better hit a Trump. Just grab it by the. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. Commit.
Yeah. Trump and that other nigga. What was his name?
Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah,
Bill O'Reilly?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trump and Bill O'Reilly were definitely homies. Like,
Yeah.
They were.
they were
big
on that
friends.
type of time.
Well,
Yeah.
and
Think about how
crazy-
crazy that would be, like, just back in the day, like, if we take it back to the 40s and the 50s or whatever, or the 60s, when, like, harassing your secretary was mandatory.
Straight up.
Like, everybody would just be like, damn, them tits look good today. Just slap your butt, like, and she couldn't say nothing. That is so wild. I can't wrap my mind around that right now.
Have you guys watched old 30s, 40s Folgers commercials?
Oh, no, I haven't. No.
Oh my god! I don't know if you want to pull it up, but it's like it is so wrong that it's funny. Like,
I bet.
honey, this coffee tastes like this coffee is terrible. So, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, well, you better go back in the kitchen and use Folgers this time.
Oh, damn.
It is brutal. It is like something that SNL would make up.
Right.
But it's just like, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
But it's very real.
Yeah, but it's real. Yeah, like they used to treat the wives like shit in the commercials.
No, seriously.
Folgers coffee, sexist.
Yeah.
60s commercials.
Yeah, can we hear?
Are we gonna be able to hear it too?
Yeah. And it shouldn't be copyright shit and all that.
You're like, now get in there and make a
Yeah,
proper
these are
cup of
old.
coffee.
Not if we
You
do
make me feel very unwifely, McNaughton. Go barbecue.
I still
I don't
say
know, she
don't
looking
serve
kinda
your
lippy.
awful
Hold on, hit
coffee
pause,
with
hit
my
pause. Are they able to see this too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Steaks. Oh, Mrs. Olson, he's always crabbing about my coffee. I could cry. Your coffee, sir.
Thanks, beautiful.
You're welcome.
Is this how your wife treats you?
How can such a pretty wife make such bad coffee?
I heard that. Darling, it's our anniversary. Why so glum?
Nothing? Well, it's your coffee.
Again? Even today?
Honey, your coffee just doesn't taste any good.
It must have been such a nice vacation. Did you ever see Larry
Treating her like
looking
a
so
straight
happy?
child.
Oh, honey, happiness is a vacation. Away from your coffee.
Oh,
Forget the coffee, Marge. It's never very good.
But Tim,
I'll get some at the plant.
he's talking about his
Just get another
mistress, by the
brand.
way.
Harold, is the coffee all right? You mean it's as bad as yesterday? No improvement at all? Harold, don't just shake your head. You've got to tell me what's wrong with the coffee.
Bad taste.
Attention, ladies, please. Right now, at the end of aisle 2, I've set out a brand new, can't-miss, husband-pleasing coffee.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't watch all of them.
no.
what's wrong?
Husband,
It's your
pleasing.
coffee again. The desk sergeant at the station makes better coffee than this.
Ed, really?
Sorry, honey. But your coffee tastes terrible.
Mrs. Olson? Mary,
You
come
can watch
here.
all of them?
How many
Nah,
compliments?
it's a
I
lot
mean, it's
of-
pretty much the same stuff over and over again. Yeah. No, but I was just saying. So, watching that, can you at least see how some women can be like, so y'all niggas want to go back to this?
Yeah, right.
Okay, so this is what the manosphere wants. Okay.
As men, sure.
yeah. So he talks
you're
shit about treat us like shit over our
But you know how the manosphere would answer that question?
What?
They'd be like, yeah, have you seen have you seen a fat woman yet? They would say something like that.
Facts.
They'll be like, they all in shape. So yeah, I do want to go back to that.
And all their hair's done and they have makeup on also.
You're right.
Yeah, but they're gonna cry their mascara off later.
Yeah.
These are the same
So,
ones that they be like, nah, you better-
give and take.
Right. Like, you better get in there and put some makeup on that face.
Yeah, but it's not messing up the floor with your tears.
Facts.
No, you're gonna have to mop that up, you know.
Fellas, remember when you could beat your wife?
Yeah.
I do think though, like, okay, so these commercials are hilarious. I gotta say though, because it is saying something like it's on both sides, man. It's like they really made it seem where she really wanted to please him with this coffee, man.
Yeah.
And like in the 1950s, he would dog her like this, and then when he said I'm gonna go get some coffee at work, I'm telling you, he was talking about his mistress.
Why
he
my
would do this
mistress
and then cheat on her.
My secretary makes better coffee than you.
Yeah, it's like that's why the I can't remember now.
He's like, that's why I'm having
Girl,
dinner with
like-
my other family tonight.
Yeah.
Right,
I have
right.
to go to-
And I told you I have overtime.
my other wife makes better coffee than you.
Yep, that's what he really means.
Yeah.
Back to this.
Jack Harlow, what do you think? No.
Jack Harlow picture is insane.
Yeah.
How much time are we at for the show right now?
Hour 36.
Okay. Oh yeah, Tory Lanez still trying to get an appeal, bruh. Tory, sit down,
Go back to Canada. No.
sit down, bro. It's over for you.
He is from Canada, right?
Yeah, that's not Canada's finest either.
He's not Canada. Yeah.
It's over for you, bro. Like, it's over. Do I believe that you shot Meg? Honestly, I really don't know. I thought
At this point.
I thought this trial was going to give us clarity, but I 100% do not know if you shot this woman or not. But I can tell you one thing: you're not getting no damn appeal, and you're going to get exported. Like, you playing the whole like,
Said
Yeah.
bruh's definitely gonna get.
yeah, you're getting deported, bro. Like, get out of there.
Does Canada have extradition?
America does. When you're not no citizen, you out here busting guns in America.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Busting
Like, yeah, you're out of here,
He,
bro.
he probably has a dual citizenship at this point.
No, he
Nah,
doesn't.
he doesn't.
No,
No, he doesn't.
He's like
that
Drake.
was one of the biggest things. Like, he has no dual citizenship. So, yeah, like you're out of once he gets out of jail,
Right.
you're going back to Canada.
He's gonna send you right
and
back
you're
to America's beanie.
and all you have to do, and you'll only be able to do Canadian tours and world tours,
Yeah.
which I don't know if you were big enough for all that.
Oh yeah, and especially at this point now with his reputation and all that stuff, who knows
Right.
how much he's selling out.
Yeah, how much? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and then I don't even know how many countries might let you in. If
Yeah.
you've been deported, like
Also true.
if I get to Canada, like, will France let me in? Like, they'll be like, oh no, you got deported out of America? No, we don't want you.
Yeah,
either
we
then.
remember what you did.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
You shot her.
yeah.
You shot her.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to tell. So
Canada detectives do not play, bro.
No, they don't.
You know, their laws are totally different. Like their Miranda laws are different. Like all that is different. Also, they can tell you the whole like once you say you want a lawyer here, they have to stop talking to you. They gotta leave.
Oh,
you
yeah,
they gotta
you're right.
Walk out
Yeah.
until your lawyer shows up. There, you can ask for a lawyer, and they will continue asking you questions.
Yeah.
Until that
It's
dude
like,
shows up.
we'll give you that, but seriously.
And they
wait,
can
wait.
like hold the lawyer in the lobby and just keep on grilling you. Yeah, they don't matter.
Yeah,
And all that is permissible in court.
Yep. Yeah, it's
Everything
crazy.
they did, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, Canada don't care, man.
Yeah, Tory, you're done, bro. I mean, you trying to turn into a social activist behind the bars. We don't care. We don't
He
care.
did?
Oh, bro, he did these like voice notes.
Yeah.
I'm calling now to fight for my freedom. As a black man in America, I was done an injustice. See if you can play it.
It's like, you're not a black man from America.
Bro, it was crazy, bro. It's like you're very well spoken, but we don't care no more. Like it's over for you,
That's
dog.
crazy. He's cosplaying as an American.
He's cosplaying as an American that's been done.
Well,
wrong
they all are.
I know.
And,
Yeah.
and that's the funny thing. It's
Justin
like,
Bieber. Oh.
Yeah,
It's
you're
like
right.
the-
They just step over the border
Drake?
and move to LA.
We want to call Drake #1 rapper, and I'm like, he's fucking in America, and it's like, he's from fucking
And
Canada.
the funny
Okay.
thing too is just like, see if you can go to the DJ Academics one because I know that'll at least.
That's what I was trying to.
Invasion.
And the
of
funny thing
Canadians.
is like,
What's up, fam?
in the
The
thing
little
he's
accent.
talking in the thing like, he's talking in the thing like, I can't believe America did me dirty.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, nigga, we're Americans. We know that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, yeah.
I know we don't
Yeah.
get fair trials around
We know
here.
our system.
But I know I could at least, even though the trials ain't fair, I know I could do a little something in there. Though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like,
With audio.com?
but it really depends on where you at, which is why Americans are conscious of that. At least Black Americans. I know if I'm gonna do some BS, I probably do all right in North Carolina. But if I was in like the deep South or something like that, then I'm really in trouble. You know what I'm saying? But like, so you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain areas we can play with.
Yeah.
Like California.
You can bend it a little bit.
I can bend it a
You
little
can have a
bit.
little fun there,
Can
yeah.
have, I can, it might
Yeah, a
work
little
out in
liberal.
my favor. You know what I'm saying? Like a decent lawyer in North Carolina, I might stand a chance somewhere. But
Sure.
Alabama, they don't care who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You're
You
black.
go into a for-profit prison.
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna see if this one is where it's at.
Okay.
Judge Gascon,
Yep, this is
I
it.
write this message with the utmost humility, love,
Go
and
back a little
respect
bit.
for the remarkable Judge Gascon.
Voice to speak up. This is what he said.
Judge Gascon, I write this message with the utmost humility, love, and respect for the remarkable steps that you've taken in regards to fighting for the justice of black and brown minorities. Today I take a stance as an innocent black man, wrongfully convicted of a crime I did not commit. I've watched 2 district attorneys from your office by the names of Kathy Tarr and Alex Bott unlawfully misuse their authority to hide and suppress any and all exculpatory evidence that exonerates me and furthers my innocence. I was completely robbed and deprived of a fair trial. So on May 8th, my lawyers will be arguing a motion for a new trial. Not only do I owe it to myself to fight for my freedom, but I owe it to my 6-year-old child, my family, my fans, and most importantly, the hundreds and thousands of black and Hispanic minorities that cannot adequately fight for themselves.
That, I ain't like
The
that.
prosecution has manipulated a false narrative that has
Trying
left
to
me with
drag
no
everybody in
choice
with 'em.
but to expose the practices, the behind-door deals, and the unjust system that was used to illegally convict me and countless other minorities. We elected you because of your outstanding eminence in making fair and correct judgments in the justice for people of color. So, Mr. Gascon, I come to you today as a wrongfully convicted black man,
Who wrote
not
that?
asking for sympathy
His lawyer.
nor compassion, but for you to simply do
reading.
what is fair
You know
and
he's
right in the
reading.
laws of California, and most importantly, in the eyes of God.
He's on the toilet.
Check it out now.
Or clapping.
Right. Now, what if he, yeah, and it's like he's speaking directly to the judge. You know what I'm saying? Like, then they said just to do what's right in the laws of California. It's like you're almost talking to this judge like he didn't do his job correctly.
He is
So
kinda
you're
insulting
already,
him.
so that's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
It's
he's
like,
insulting your court.
yeah, and then it was like, and most importantly, the eyes of God. What if the judge is an atheist? Now you're really, you're really screwed now. Like,
Now, yeah, it's over
you're
now.
really
In the eyes of
screwed.
what? No.
So it's like, yeah, bruh, just because you got convicted and found guilty, bruh, don't try to turn into no goddamn activist.
No.
You didn't even get on the stand, bruh.
Don't bring me
cut
into
it
this.
out, bruh. You didn't even get on the stand during your trial.
No,
He's trying to make this all black men.
Yeah.
that was see, but that was gonna be like. Do you think that is a privilege that the kind of a privilege that we have that we can kind of use that? Like, let's say if you are guilty of a crime, you can kind of just use that You can
Black
turn
card.
it into you could use the black card and the justice and oppression and all that shit. You could use that's a card that we have that we rarely talk about that we have. You know, I think
us
some
as
people
Black Americans though.
Yeah, Black Americans. Yeah, but I can see in his case. But what I'm saying is like, but if you're guilty of a crime, you can still use that too.
For sure.
You know, so I think that's a privilege that we know we have, but we don't really talk about. You know, because we always talk about how white people have privilege and all that shit, but we don't talk about the privileges we have.
It's not super effective either, though.
But yeah. I'm not just how effective it is, but it's just like if you're in a bind.
I've heard white people bring it up like y'all can just play the race card anytime you feel like it, and I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it isn't that effective.
Like well, I mean, and it depends on the concept. I mean,
it depends.
Or the what am I talking? The
context in which you
use
it?
Context. Yeah, I was in concept.
It only works on other black people and liberals.
Yeah,
it definitely works on liberals. You can shame a liberal into give you something just because they're white.
Yeah.
You can shame them into putting an all Black Lives Matter
A
sign.
super liberal is just so funny, bro. They're just like ashamed of their whiteness.
Yeah.
Like that shit be that be having me
white conservatives make fun
and
of
it's
them.
like
the foot washers.
Yeah, bro. And it's like, and I just think it's like you're a joke, low-key. Like it's like I've heard them talk, and it's just like you put everybody above you because my privilege is just crazy. So I can. There's no way I can put myself first. So it's like what?
Yeah. No, please, you walk first.
Yeah, it's just like, bro. It's like
the white guilt is real.
Yeah, bro. You're like y'all are. It's like this is embarrassing. Cut it out. You know what I'm saying?
But then white people get in trouble when they point that out. Like when white conservatives or whatever point out white people who do that, then they're called racist because then they're looked at as a white supremacist. You know?
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, but it's just like, you don't have to.
There's a healthy medium.
Yeah, it's a healthy medium.
There is no medium.
Yeah.
remember, it's just either this or you're either that.
Kind of true.
That's the reality we live in.
It's all about extremities.
I mean, I could probably think of one white person that rides that walks the line. Okay.
Oh, you mean in the mainstream?
At least one, right? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, in the mainstream, I know white people in real life.
Comedians, maybe.
Who walk
I know.
the line.
Yeah, Andrew Schultz.
Bill Burr walks the line.
Yeah,
but I can name off a couple of comedians that will, but they're
they're so conscious of the world.
Yeah.
They kind of already have a cheat code to just understanding the world.
The world, yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Bill Burr has a black wife.
Yeah.
And then Andrew Schultz, but he just grew up around black people. I don't know.
He grew up in New York where you don't have a choice. But
diversity,
Yeah, just so diverse, it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I guess that makes sense.
What else?
Yeah. Shout out to Tory Lanez. Stay in jail.
He's fighting for his freedom every day, y'all.
Yeah, man.
Let me stop laughing at this man.
Yeah, but stay in jail, bro. You gotta do your time, my G.
I mean, honestly, best case scenario, he didn't kill her.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been worse. That's how she didn't even press charges.
Yeah, that was the kid.
Yeah, it was a state.
The state pressed charges. That's what I'm saying. So the absolute best case scenario, he should probably just shut up.
Yeah.
Because what he's gonna do is
and he's doing all this. And he's doing all this
be.
before his sentences.
Right.
They haven't even told you how long you're gonna do yet.
He's gonna mess around and make people bring up some evidence that is damning, and that will just completely close his case.
Right.
Yeah.
Just shut up, bro. Like, yeah.
This is I know not all of us watch sports talk crazy, but did y'all see that Ravens quarterback is the highest paid quarterback in the league now?
Lamar Jackson?
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, he's getting pissed.
Bring that up.
Yeah.
It's like, what was it, 220, 210?
I don't know the number personally, but I know the story of you're talking about.
He's the highest paid quarterback in history. But I just think it's weird because you are not one of the quarterbacks in the last Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? It just seems kind of crazy to
this is a new era.
Become the highest paid. It's really about whose business is the best. And it's like $260 million.
With $185 million guaranteed, which is not normal for football.
Right. Because you can get
injured way easier.
ACL out so quick. Yeah. No, that's it, man. $260. Yeah, that's $250,000 right there. $250 million, $250 million.
That's insane, bro.
Yeah.
With 185 guaranteed?
Yeah, man. That's one of the highest paid labor workers in America right now.
Yeah,
because at the end of the day, he is a labor worker, just like anybody else, man.
Bro, football is just it's literally the slave trade.
Are you gonna let your kids play football?
Not football, soccer, baseball,
baseball,
football,
golf. I don't know how you're gonna get access to a course, but golf, sure.
Golf. You teach them golf.
Tennis.
I'm be balling. I want them in them rich sports.
Honestly, not even basketball because you have no kneecaps left. Like,
Yeah.
your cartilage is gonna be cooked.
Basketball, I let them play basketball though.
Maybe, like I said, anything
I
with
let them
football.
play basketball.
Anything with football.
Yeah, that's like football is just not
'cause
worth
that's
it to me.
Just the head
It's just
trauma.
not. It's
that
just
I
not
think
worth
about.
it. Just the life after.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no
CTE
quality.
guaranteed.
I mean, and that's why Floyd is like one of the best because he was Floyd Mayweather because he was like, it doesn't mean anything to become the best boxer, but have no life afterwards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is why he mastered
defense.
His defensive
He
boxing.
didn't get hit. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, you have to save your body. You can't get hit.
Yeah.
Can't take all those hits. Those heavyweights that we
Brawlers.
those brawlers, the Ali's, the George
Yeah.
Floyd. I mean, not George Floyd. George Foreman's. Like when they were killing each other in the ring, literally.
Bro,
like
and they're struggling now.
struggling. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like they don't have no quality of life after this illustrious career. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So yeah, it's like football's just not worth it. And at the end of the day, bro, I literally just see. I feel like we're in Charleston, South Carolina, or Richmond, Virginia, and it's niggas on a chopping block, and it's literally modern day slavery.
I know.
mean,
Like you go in there naked. And
Yeah,
it's a
it's
bunch of white
literally
men
modern-
inspecting your glutes and shit.
yeah, it's literally modern
Yeah.
day slavery. So I just
I know.
can't. It's
Yeah, but it's weird though because unlike slavery, the slaves have a choice.
yeah,
The
but
slaves
it's,
were just picked.
You don't really.
I mean, depending on your lifestyle. Like if you're in the dead heap of the hood, maybe you don't have a choice.
Most of them
Yeah.
are.
yeah, most of them are. Yeah, I
Okay.
mean,
Oh,
and-
okay.
and
So
the-
if they're going to the hood for them, then it's okay.
Well,
Then it's like all right.
They almost
Yeah.
exclusively go to the
Okay,
hood.
then yeah, then it is.
But even outside of that, the reason that a lot of our African American genetics were built so large and bigger and stronger and faster is because slave breeding too. Like
Selective breeding.
this was literally done on purpose.
No,
Like,
you're right.
It's like,
It's terrible.
yeah,
It's
so
terrible.
it's like a
Yeah, they-
streamline
Yeah,
of
they-
what we used to do.
Yeah, this is literally we were breeding these strongest for our
Yeah.
state, but I can't slave you. So yeah, what put you on the work? I'll put you on the football
put you to
field.
work.
Right.
Yeah,
I'll put you to work.
That's what we're
Yeah.
left with, the residual.
Yeah, all my great grandparents were breeding,
Yeah.
strong as ox slaves, back to back, and for this reason.
So the NFL is just one step off of the plantation. The true plantation
literally
is college football. That's the plantation.
But they get paid now, don't they?
They just
Oh,
started
you're
paying
right.
certain athletes.
Because the women basketball players, those two girls, they're getting like
paid.
700 million. They're getting like 700,000 a year, and they're both like, and they're only like freshmen and sophomores.
Right. Yeah.
And they're like, we're not trying to leave college anytime soon.
I'm trying to think. The
because they're getting
NCAA?
paid more than all WNBA players. Like, so why would they don't even want to? They don't even want to make more. They don't even want to leave because they're making more money in college than they are if they went to professional basketball.
That is crazy.
That's good. That's good.
It's good, finally,
Before, there was
'cause
no
they-
incentive to finish college to get your degree because that was the whole
That's
point. You're
true.
supposed to be here to get a degree.
That's
anyway.
true, that's
It's just
true.
sports are something that you do in the meantime, to maybe pay for it or
Right.
to, whatever,
Yeah.
to entertain the masses, if you will. Sure.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you want a degree because the whole football team having a communications degree is a fucking problem to me. I'm sorry. Okay? And like, not everybody can go to ESPN, man.
We can slide you right out of here with a nice bachelor's in communications.
Yeah.
Everyone has communications.
That is true, bro.
And why does everybody's essay talk with the same voice? Like,
Bruh,
it's like everyone shit.
that and sports broadcasting with a minor in sports broadcasting. Like, yeah,
Yep.
bro.
Yep.
They do, but it's like, but if you're a high school athlete, what's the best thing to go into? Like insurance or like car sales. If you were like a high school hero or something like that, because you will get so much money in town, bro. Like,
right.
Oh, and you
when-
can always bring it up too.
Right.
Yeah, like
You can
Wearing
use
that
it.
tiny little Mark Jacobson Toyota dealership
exactly.
shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly,
that's true.
bro. Yeah, like when
The
you
extra tight slacks.
yes, bro, and then you'll end up owning. You'll get so much
You're
money,
right.
you'll end up franchising.
You're
And
right.
it'll be like, yeah, you were the Apex High School legend or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
That's
And-
what the Karate Kid did in
Glory days.
the Netflix show Cobra Kai, like
a
which
real
is based
thing.
off of as a continuation of the Karate Kid. That's what he did. He's like a successful car salesman, but he always brings up the fact that he was like a big shot karate
Yeah.
champion.
Yeah. So it's like,
Well, they flipped roles because the I can't remember what's the blonde guy.
Yeah, but I know who you're talking about.
He was the cool
his
one.
enemy.
He was
yeah.
He was popular in school, and he ended up being the nobody.
Yeah. They switched
That's
it.
actually the real story.
That is how it goes.
The people that were so cool.
But that's like those girls who ain't pressed on going to the WNBA. And even if they get offers, they still might just be like, I'm good. Like, because why would you? Like, if you're making $700,000 a year or $1 million a year in college.
Yeah, in college.
And then you get to the WNBA and they talking about $250,000 a year.
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah.
For what?
You're
Why
already
would I
on a
do
full
that?
ride scholarship.
I might as well start a life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I might as well just get a decent job or start a business doing something. I have the biggest market. My social media is through the roof. You know what I mean? Like, I can do anything I want. I do not have to kill my body for this team.
Yeah.
That's it. You're already networked in.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, shout out to him, but 5 years, bro, he better get a championship or this is a waste of money. But I mean, but I've also heard that anytime you see these deals go down, they don't produce champion teams because you gave all the money to the quarterback. So how do you pay the supporting? How do you pay everybody else? How do you pay everybody else a decent salary?
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, they blew the
You know what I'm
budget
saying? Which is why Tom Brady was always getting championships because he would always lower his pay. He would take less money so that he could pay to have the right team around him to win the championship.
Yeah, that's smarter.
So it's like Tom Brady could have been had these, but he's trying to win.
Yeah.
So he's like, no. Just give me the 150 and use that last 150 you was going to use and get me a quarterback, get me a offensive line so I don't get killed in this pocket. You know what I mean? Like,
that's the smart.
Like, I feel like he
the
took a pay cut
strategy
to go to Tampa. I think he did take a pay cut to go to Tampa.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, like you said, it's about the rings for him, and that's really what it's all about at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I mean, truly.
Or like at least that's what it should be.
Can you put this tweet up? Just because this tweet in this video, I think is hilarious. But this is the last thing about sports, and then I guess we'll close it out. So,
I don't normally do this, but
yo, I know I retweeted this joint. Bounce.
You say it's about sports?
It's about sports. Britney Griner. Is it her name? Britney Griner?
Yeah, that's her name.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, I don't know that one.
Yo, this is crazy. I literally can't find it, and I know I just retweeted it like yesterday, bro. Like,
can you give us like a little insight on it without spoiling what it is?
She pretty much was saying that she thinks it's illegal that.
Oh, you mean Britney Griner or Britney?
The basketball player,
Britney Griner, yeah.
Britney Griner, yeah. She said it's illegal that trans women can't play WNBA, can't play sports.
She said it's.
She thinks that it should be illegal to ban trans.
Oh, to ban.
To ban trans women from playing WNBA basketball with them.
Let them play. Let them play. I don't care. Let them play.
You know, that's kind of.
I hear this.
They'll get beat up.
But
you think?
The tweet that I can't find.
She's saying to let
she want them
trans men play the NBA.
No. Trans women.
Long story short,
either way, they should both be. Whatever you're claiming, you should be qualified for that league. Is what she's saying.
I don't care. Let them play.
And then this girl tweeted.
Team, I don't care.
This girl tweeted and said, "Put Britney Griner in the NBA for 2 weeks and look." She said, and let them niggas bang on her ass. I was like, yo,
literally,
let her get dunked on.
Yo, that joint had me crying, bro. Yeah, that joint had me crying, dog.
You know, but that would
they kind of hold her back in the WNBA, man, because she could dunk, but she don't really dunk like that because of the league she in.
Yeah,
she cut that hair low.
Yeah,
I didn't even realize she did that.
She cut them dreads off. I think they were getting they were dirty from the jail and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm done.
You can't hear it.
They might have had parasites in them.
You want me to play it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because I want to hear her voice. That always gets me.
Deep as fuck,
bruh.
Good morning, Brittany. I'm Bill Roden from ESPN.
Watch, it's finna be deeper than this dude.
It's really great to see you. It's good to know the prayers have been answered. The question, you've always represented so much throughout your entire career about access and, being able to do stuff. And I hate to put one more thing on your plate, but there are a number of states who are aggressively moving to prevent transgender athletes playing. And I was wondering, again, I hate to put one more thing on your plate, but in terms of on your radar, where is that?
Why he so?
You're going to have a tremendous.
Right. I don't want to put this on your plate.
Like
she's gonna yell at him.
Your radar in terms of
I didn't want that on my plate.
Athletes, all athletes, transgender athletes, be able to play.
Oh, I mean that ranks
Oh,
high.
shit.
I told you.
Things that I've been fighting for and speaking up against. You know, everyone deserves the right to play. Everyone deserves the right to come here, sit in these seats, and feel safe, and not feel like there's a threat or they can't be who they are, or like it's just all eyes on them. So I think it's a crime, honestly, to separate someone for any reason. So I definitely will be speaking up against that legislation and those laws that are trying to be passed, for sure.
All right, so I don't totally disagree with the concept, but that was a weak ass argument.
Yeah. Question: How good is she? She's good.
Nice. She's nice.
She's good. I've never seen her games. Or
She be
good?
dunking and shit.
She be dunking. So that's why I'm saying, like, with that comment, like, we're not talking about boxing. We're talking about just being good at putting a ball in a hoop. So you think she really would be slaughtered?
She'd be slaughtered.
If you put her in the NBA right now,
would be way lower.
Yeah,
Bro,
the pace is way faster. And then she just get posted up every time. Bang
the
on.
WNBA is slower.
Yeah.
Yeah, women run slower.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, yeah,
the pace is way faster in the NBA.
Her height to her like weight and power level is off. Because she's like what, 6'5"?
She's tall.
Nah, she's tall. She's like 6'10" or some shit.
Yeah, she's huge.
Is she almost 7 foot?
Yeah, she's
I knew she was
huge.
way over 6 foot, but I didn't. Damn, I know she.
Yeah, she is
7 foot.
tall,
Yeah, she's
bro.
massive. Like the voice fits. Don't get me wrong. If you saw like the Groot voice totally fits the body, but the I think that if you really account for all things considered, like muscular,
Yeah,
density
6'9".
or whatever, she probably would get like a 6'9" dude
would
probably probably post her up
better,
and just
yeah.
and probably take her off her feet.
Yeah,
She
even KD would. And
on
KD's
a lot of
smaller.
plays.
Yeah.
She's gonna be on her back like every other
Bro,
player.
she wears a men's 17.
Maybe.
God damn.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but
Has an arm span of 87.5 inches.
bruh, yeah, man.
Holy crap.
Yo,
Yeah,
she'd have to lean down in here. She'd be crouching in here, man.
No,
Like,
for
coming to the
sure.
door.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She had to
bro.
pull her head down.
But yeah, bro, just like, no, bro. Like,
Yeah. I have to see it.
They've shown professional women's soccer teams play against high school teams, play against college teams, and the dudes blasted them
Blow
out.
them
of
out.
the way. Yeah.
Oh, you mean
Just men and
female
women.
college?
Yeah, just men and women playing sports
High
together.
school men's team, college.
It's just
women's team or whatever. Yeah,
Which
whatever
is-
one rank up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's just not fair. At a certain, like once everybody's fully, once everybody's an adult and fully grown and developed, men and women competing against each other and anything physical is just it ain't gonna work.
Well, I mean,
I'd have to see a study, man. I'd have to see them try it.
What you can? That's why. Why do you think they've had them separated for so long?
The only reason I'm saying I'm
because
in
she's
my
an
mind-
exception to the rule when it comes to women, just like I am. I mean,
Agreed.
like she could probably kick my ass at basketball.
For sure. That's one concept. That's like one
for sure.
consideration
Yeah,
I have.
yeah.
So I think like she's an exception to the rule. That's why I'm saying like comparing her to like a regular woman is probably not the wisest.
No, but
Right.
but putting her up against LeBron James, there's still a difference.
Okay,
Yeah.
but putting LeBron James up against a lot
Anybody.
of other
Yeah.
professionals,
Which is the
guys
point,
is
though.
not
But
comparison.
I mean, a
But
lot of
putting
other
her
professionals.
against somebody who's at her level or something like that in terms of like points and whatever. Like I
She
keep
fit in
forgetting,
where
we're not
she
talking
fit
about
in.
physical strength here.
Here's my thing. She if she made the team, if she got through tryouts, even
Yeah.
if she didn't get much play time,
She wouldn't make the team though.
Listen,
she would,
listen.
She
Really,
wouldn't
she'd
make.
be that
she
bad?
can she can
She
like
wouldn't make it in G League.
she can hoop. She can hoop with the basketball players and pick up games. They can hoop. They can be like, oh, she nice. She can hoop. But when it's playoff time and
Yeah,
it's
when
time
it's
to go,
time to win, yeah,
it's
yeah.
playoff time. I don't think she's gonna get cut. She's not
Oh,
gonna
we
cut
don't.
it.
I think
Okay,
I
so we're
agree
just
with that
assuming.
concept.
Like, yeah, we're just assuming.
so
that
y'all
she
don't
wouldn't.
think there's any so you don't think there's any room where it's like, okay, in college ball, totally different pace from NFL. Can we agree?
Yep.
Which is why a lot of college players are just dominating in their division.
Talking about basketball.
Like basketball and football.
Oh,
Just
okay, okay.
They're dominating on like in their division
You saying
in
it's
college.
slower?
And then you go no, the NFL's way faster.
Yeah,
And you
yeah,
go to-
yeah.
And well, actually, no. Actually, the other way around. I think college is a lot of running. They run a lot. In college.
Yeah.
And it's like it's just a different play style.
Yeah.
And you go to NFL and it just doesn't translate for some people. Like Johnny Manziel
Yeah.
So nasty in college. Went to NFL, couldn't handle it. He could not. He wasn't up to par.
Yeah.
So y'all don't think there's any room for like where someone could get in and learn and adjust at all?
No, because even that, like, there's still the guy who did make it. And then at the end of the day, look at all sports and just the male genetic, how it works. Literally, the fastest male runner is way times faster. Like, the slowest, like, Olympic male runner is faster than the fastest Olympic woman runner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how it.
Google.
I don't know. I don't know. I doubt that.
Okay,
I'm
we'll
telling
Google
you,
it right
bro.
now.
Y'all don't think the chick with the
I'm
neon
telling
hair.
you, bro. I'm
Google
telling you.
why-
We're talking about the elite of the elite. The elite woman versus the elite man. That's what we're talking about.
Right.
I'm saying
Well,
no.
Untouchable.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's,
But even the
everybody in the
even
NBA
the worst,
is elite, bro.
Even the
I mean, I
worst
agree, but, like-
man. You remember when that trans man that was the swimmer?
Right.
He was the bottom of the barrel swimmer in the men's division.
Right.
Went to the women's and beat everybody. But he was the worst male swimmer.
No. He did not win. Y'all, that is the part of that story that's a lie though too. He didn't win. Y'all know he just placed. He just placed.
Yeah.
That's it. He placed.
I saw
And so
that he
people
won.
lost their mind
Right.
because he placed.
But I don't even want to bring that into the category because right now we're talking about professional. We're
Just-
talking about
just
top-notch
search-
sports.
I'm just putting
Why men and women's sports are separated?
Like I said, and I do agree. Like you said, LeBron James versus the absolute, because she arguably could be one of the best female players in the game in WNBA. It's uncomparable. The two aren't comparable.
That's what I'm saying.
I totally agree. But like I said, that's I mean, I'm like, but also like players in general, there's that level of skill difference between the best NBA player and the worst NBA player, right?
There is, but at the end of the day, the NBA, think about how many people in the NBA and how many people play basketball in general. The NBA are all super elite
It's
guys.
like 0.0001%.
It's literally
And
all
if the-
super
and if
elite
the-
guys.
And if the average man is stronger and faster than the average woman,
Right.
and then we're talking about NBA players, what's going to happen when they start jamming and dunking and backing you down and just outrunning you?
Correct.
It's just like you literally won't stand a chance.
Yeah. I want to think I agree. But I'm just like, I don't know. I've never seen it.
And this is not.
Yeah,
this is not
because
never seen it.
everybody is making assumptions based on biology and
We're
all that
doing the
stuff.
album
We're-
assumption review right now.
I mean, unless
I think they've run tests before, like actual scientific tests, where they put athletes in the same room, opposite genders, and the men crushed them every time.
Every
like
time.
men lift, like you said, yeah, like deadlift or whatever, pound for pound. A dude could probably deadlift.
Trying to
more
figure
than a
out how to
female.
search.
I don't know, but I don't know how much data there really is truly on that situation. That's all I'm saying. I feel like we're speculating. That's all I'm getting at.
Oh, what about racers too? Yeah, like racers.
I mean, no,
AJ.
That's another one. Like black people.
What I call it, racing. Yeah. I was
feel like
racing.
Black people probably outperform. Like I feel like if
Look at this.
if
Hold
you
on.
lined up black people's average like 100-meter dash against white people's, I feel like we might actually have a higher average.
Oh,
Well-
black people? Yeah, for sure.
Well, you got to consider obesity and other factors around other people.
Yeah, we are fatter than everybody else.
Yeah, so we might not.
Oh,
run
black
great.
folks?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so we
black
might not
people.
run, yeah.
Oh shit, that's depressing.
Now if we get to pick our best. Now if we get to pick.
We get the cherry pick.
yeah.
Jakura,
It's
yeah.
her. Okay, so about her voice.
Yeah.
That's real.
Hey, I don't know.
Because that was gonna be my question. I'm
I
like,
don't-
okay,
I
is she?
don't- I don't-
Okay,
I don't-
what about a sportswoman that's juicing
I think they should let all sports
in the
people juice.
NBA?
I think they should just let athletes just juice it up, buddy.
Yes.
Steroid
yeah,
away.
Yeah, pop that needle in
Y'all,
your butt.
y'all remember how crazy baseball got? And
What?
I'm not
It was
a baseball fan.
Bro, it was amazing, bro. I still love baseball. I still love baseball, but when baseball was steroid induced, bro, it was a home run derby every match.
Home run derbies,
Every game was home run derbies.
And now they're trying to go back and take those away because they can't, because they feel conflicted about
That
it.
is so lame,
I
bro.
know.
That is so lame.
Let
Let
do
them
it.
juice up, bro.
Bruh, let them tree trunk neck looking motherfuckers just like,
Bruh, they have-
destroy baseballs.
They have so many. Even though we're YouTube, but we can do that later though. That's like a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, let them juice it.
We can
Yeah.
jump into the. Bro, there's so many studies and actual games that went down between men and women's sports, and the women just got demolished, bro.
I believe that.
And there's nothing wrong with it. No, and I'm sure every so often you'll meet a girl that can bust a dude's ass, but it's
for sure. That's the thing. I'm not saying that's not out.
Yeah, there are always exceptions to the rule. But I was just wondering if she was an exception to the rule because I don't know.
She's an exception to the rule, but not on a basketball NBA level. Not on.
But how do we know that?
Let me put it this way.
She hasn't been in the NBA.
Okay,
the eye test. Looking at the game, looking at her play, looking at them play. The eye test.
I totally agree. Now,
bro, when I see her highlights, I'll be like, bro, you struggling to get up and down the field.
Yes, bro.
Bro, I be seeing.
Okay, then if that's the case,
I be seeing them G League niggas just.
I know.
Double windmills. You know what I'm saying?
But the way I see it, though, okay, Britney Griner, if she went on a tour of United States YMCA's, she'd be hard pressed to find a dude that can beat her.
For sure, they couldn't. Nobody could, low key.
So she will probably find one eventually. Don't get me wrong. She went on a whole tour and she played thousands of dudes. Eventually, she will find a dude that's going to beat her one-on-one.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, most dudes cannot. Most men, and I mean, like, I'm trying to foul this chick. Like, I'm trying to post her up. Like, I'm trying to body her, and she would still.
Yeah.
I mean, well.
No. Because I mean, like, okay, then if that's the case, if she like low key is mediocre, then it's like, okay, well then this is a Britney Griner conversation and not like a women in sports conversation.
She's an elite, but she's an elite player for NBA.
She's the best.
So then who's better than her?
In the WNBA, you're saying?
In the WNBA?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Because then can the person? Yeah. I'm like, well, then who's better than her?
She's probably like #1 in the WNBA though.
I wouldn't say. I don't know. I can't say that. I don't know.
I honestly don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Or I'd say she's at least top 5.
She up there. Yeah, she up there. She's obviously someone.
But let's say if she's 4,
if
she's 4, then maybe the #1
she
could probably stand a chance.
Actually. Yeah, I'd say she's probably in top 5 or something. I don't know. Look at that sorry ass dunk. But anyway,
bro, this nigga's in high school doing. This nigga's in high school. I've never seen her do more than that for a dunk. This nigga's in high school doing windmills.
You know a dude with a windmill at that, bro.
I know a dude with a windmill at Carolina Pines right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have to go far.
Okay, that was kind of nasty though. All right, that was a nasty.
Like, yeah, that was a little bit better.
Yeah. Okay, then the Twitter person is probably right. That she could probably get demolished.
No, that was mid.
Yeah,
that was mid as hell,
she
bro.
She didn't have to jump like that.
Yeah.
She's just so tall. Yeah.
That's mid, bro.
Now, who's the low level NBA player I can search for you?
Just search G League highlights. These are the niggas who haven't even made it to the NBA yet.
But God, do they want it?
Right. 100 plays, yeah. Top 100 plays from the G League.
This is the hunger right here. This is.
I mean, they're in the game just like she was in the game.
Right.
First of all, look how much faster this is.
Half court.
Yeah, it's faster paced already.
It is. No, I agree.
Yeah, just bring it down to the top 10.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Just because I mean, this is 100 minutes.
Yeah,
this is 30 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Now, you're gonna go way further than that. Where you're probably in the 30s still.
Yeah. The unfortunate thing is that I can't really disagree with the logic that y'all are presenting in there. I really cannot disagree. I honestly, I can't. Like at a glance.
There we go.
Can't
Top
disagree.
10.
I'd say that, but regardless, I would want to see it though. You know, like I just really want to see. No, not to prove anything, but it's just like I just want to for entertainment value.
I want to see a.
Okay, go back. Go back. Look how high this nigga jumped.
Dude, yo.
Look at this nigga. Look how high he jumped to get this.
Boom! Oh, nice. That was
out the way.
Yeah, yo, he rode homeboy.
Nice.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, he posterized. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want somebody to go over your head like that.
First of all, look how much faster this is moving.
It's faster
No,
paced.
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Like I'll put it this way: very few women would have been able to even defend that shot that he missed.
Correct.
Because that was a well-defended shot. But I see what you're saying. Whoa.
Yeah. Look at that.
Okay.
This is crazy.
Okay.
What?
Okay. He jumped.
And that's G League. And you're talking about a dude.
We're not even looking at the We're not even looking at the NBA right now.
And that dude, I guarantee you, he was like 6'5".
I know.
6'4".
And just jumped from the top of the box.
I guarantee you.
Yeah. No, you're right. No, I get what you're saying.
This ain't even the NBA yet.
It's just a little different.
Britney Griner said she could beat DeMarcus Cousins in one-on-one. It was like, what is happening right now?
Set it up now. Make it happen.
She was talking hella shit, and it was crazy.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I'm like, okay, well, if they're talking shit, that's where I'm like, okay, well, I want to see them put their money where their mouth is. You know?
They do just play different. Women play so fundamental.
Because they have to, because you don't have... Men can play in a way that is physically just, I'll muscle my way to the basket.
Dudes play street ball now. It's street ball.
Yeah, I can muscle my way to the basket.
Right.
If you can't physically overpower your opponents on a regular basis or jump over them, then you have to fundamentally, women are normally nicer fundamentally in terms of dribbling, shooting. They're always nicer because they can't. Not always, but
slow down.
they're not always, but they do be nice with the handles. Though I ain't gonna lie.
But like you said,
I used to watch women's basketball, and their shooting and handling was always up there. But the thing is because they're not dunking. See, I forget that. I forget I'm not looking at superior handling when you're flying from half court. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm gonna disagree. For that, the NBA
no,
handling.
that's a fact. That's a fact, though. Like
what? That women handle the ball better than NBA?
I would say on a majority. I would say that you don't need to have crazy handling, and not all.
It's fundamental.
Not every single. Their fundamentals are overall. I would say they work on their fundamentals more because they don't have to. As if you're an NBA player, you can ignore certain things because you can muscle your way to the
depending
basket.
on who you are.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So more women are going to work on the fundamentals than men have to. I would say
it looks like two teams of Larry Birds playing against each other in women's basketball. It's hella fundamental. It's like backing each other down.
Yeah,
but when it comes to when it comes to but when it comes to quickness and handle, I think men still have that. And then when it comes
have that.
And then when it, well, I mean, even technical aspect of it in the dribble game, like their handles are typically way better in men basketball. And I also believe that in women basketball, the handles, the women that do have handles, it looks so much better because it's harder. Like there's not as many women who could defend that shit.
So you get
you get your ankles.
You're breaking ankles. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You look like hot sauce going to the local gym.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Yeah, you shake and bake everybody. If that's the case, then like, what if it was like intramural? What if it was like? What if they just
Oh,
if they have like, I would watch that league. Actually,
What if it was mixed in? Yeah, what if it was
I would watch that league. I would watch that league. I think that'd be entertaining.
They would put so many rules in place to protect.
Yeah,
the
they would
women.
put so many rules, and also like when you do that, you would probably have to like assess the strengths of everyone on your team.
Like you
and,
can't
like,
put a Shaq next to a Britney Griner at center. Like
there is no female equivalent of Shaq on Earth. Right?
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like.
There's no male equivalent of Shaq.
So I feel like you know what they would do is like what they would probably do is whatever position that person is,
guard them.
That person, you would have to, if you have a male center, you have to have a male center.
Yeah.
That's the only way to make it fair.
Right. You
know what I'm
match them
saying?
up. I mean, matchups are matchups.
Yeah. But you couldn't match up.
Do you
I'm calling
think
that pick and roll every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that that's what they would have to do? Like with let's say if Britney Griner was on an NBA team, like, do you think they would have to be okay? We have a girl on our team, so we're gonna only have to use her for this specific thing, because we're better than her with this, and that. And still win as a team, maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
It would be pretty disrespectful. It would be like they would pick and
sort out everybody's
weaknesses. It would be pretty disrespectful.
I think
they'd be like, we don't need you to shoot.
Or her ego, since if she has a high ego, she'd be
definitely
like,
has an ego.
No, I want to dunk.
She has an ego.
I think
she can beat DeMarcus Cousins, who was essentially a bully in the NBA.
Yeah.
He's bullying grown men.
Yeah.
What makes you think you can stand it?
Come on now.
Stop it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I think there's two ways that they can entertain the NBA, WNBA. One, they always said lower the rim by like a foot. 9-foot rim, it'll turn it up. I know it sounds crazy. I think it'll turn up. But then
I agree, but I love that.
But two, the other thing that I think will turn it up is if that like the college girl, Caitlin Clark, the white girl with the shot, if they all got that technical with their jump shot, if they all turned into Steph Curry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It'd be crazy because the 3-point shot has become very fun to watch.
Yeah.
And that's something anybody can do at a high clip if they do it hard enough. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Anybody can make those highlight clips, any highlight reels,
Yeah, anybody. I think anybody. It's not anybody, but working and getting a three-point jump shot from a very young age is gonna be easier than having the blessing of a physical,
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Just have that kind of crazy body, like.
Right.
But
Yeah, because Steph Curry, he's not. Is he? How tall is he?
He's 6'3".
Yeah.
Oh, he's 6'3".
He's short for NBA, if you will.
Yeah, he's short for NBA.
He is short for the NBA.
Yeah, for the NBA.
Yeah.
Because he looks so small
on TV,
on the court.
Yeah.
But then when you look at his height, but that's compared because everybody like the average is like 6'9".
Yeah.
Like which is
And that's
crazy.
still taller than me,
Which is
though.
crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because
by a foot.
I thought I was the
by an
same.
inch, I
I
mean.
thought me and Steph were around the same height, but I'm like, no. He's taller than me by
just a little
far.
taller.
Like,
He's a little bit taller.
Really?
I'm 6'1".
Oh,
he's 6'3".
Yeah, he's too much taller.
Okay,
So
damn.
he's clearly like there's a clear difference. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm like, so that's why somebody 6 foot in the NBA looks like a midget.
Yeah.
Because everybody else you're starting at 6'5".
I didn't know
Is
he was
Kyrie?
that
What's
tall.
Kyrie like 6 even?
Yeah, I think Kyrie's like 6'1".
Yeah.
6 foot.
Yeah, you really got to work for it when you're that short.
You gotta be nasty.
Yeah, you got to be nice.
It has its draws and like its pulls and its pushes. Because I feel like also your center of gravity is way lower, so you're dealing with a bunch of giants.
Well,
so
yeah.
your handles,
Well,
so you
that's
can
why
turn a lot quicker
That's why
than they can.
Muggsy Bones was dangerous because
break ankles.
He could just get around people so quick.
You can change direction
He's
fast.
6'2".
He's okay, so that must make Steph Curry taller than that.
Do Steph Curry.
I think he's 6'3", I believe.
6'2".
Also 6'2".
Oh, same height.
Same.
A little bit lighter. Do
He is
Muggsy
a little taller,
Bones.
a little lighter.
John Morant 6'2" as well. John Morant be going crazy.
But Bugsy Bowles, I
Wait,
think,
wait.
was 5'5". 5'3".
5'3".
He's short. That's
Wow.
How do you even play in a league with dudes?
I think he's
that
the
big?
shortest man in.
That played, yeah, I believe so.
And he
the
went.
shortest
And he went
player
to,
in
and he
modern
went to
division
Wake
basketball.
Forest.
Wow.
There's
That's
a couple other
insane.
people, like Spud Webb was like 5'6".
Can you imagine like how
Spud
hard
Webb
you'd
was
have
my
to go?
height.
Okay.
Damn.
You'd have to go so hard, bro, to be getting through tryouts and whatnot.
And then Nate Robinson was 5'9".
You'd just be a brick. That's the other thing too. He probably weighed 200 pounds or something crazy. Was he a brickette?
Yeah. But I mean, like, just the rarity of that, being 5'3" and you're in the
NBA.
NBA. Like what the fuck?
Yeah,
Well,
bro.
your talent levels, you have to pull it from
Yeah.
somewhere
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Because half of, the it's like if LeBron wasn't the size he is, or if Kevin Durant wasn't the size he
Facts.
is, that's half of his chemistry. Like that's half of the equation there.
Yeah.
And it's like so that's just God given.
Yeah.
So you can't make that happen otherwise. Like that's just luck. You could be so nice, but you're just not tall enough.
Yeah. But them real tall ones, bro, they be looking like they in pain.
Goofy.
Bro.
Where your joints is screaming.
Like the way they walk, I be like, damn,
hurts.
bro.
Oh.
Every step looks painful. Like,
KD's joints is gonna be gone, bro.
you know what? Can you look up what's wrong?
they look
with,
arthritic already.
We got to get up out of here soon. But this is just random. But can you look up what's wrong with Kenny Smith's legs,
Smith.
knees?
Yeah.
Did he get surgery on them? Yeah.
I'm not certain, but
I think some of those
we need to
dudes had
find
that
out.
thing.
What happened to has he? Oh yeah. Go down
Has
to
he
that.
had
Why does he walk
surgery?
funny? Does Kenny?
oh shit, let me go back.
Well,
I think a lot of these guys had that disorder, that gene disorder where you grow abnormally, and then they were like, well, they just happen to play basketball too. So you're like, well, this worked out.
got to retire from the NBA. Wait, go
Funny
back.
walk.
Go
That's
back.
not anything about his thing. That's just
Oh, that's just him.
Oh my god!
I don't know
to be a
what-
celebrity, yo, Google sucks so bad. You can Google anything about a
You know?
celebrity, and it will just like
still
start
wanna- you wanna click on
dumping
this?
your business.
I'm having a- yeah.
That's crazy.
it seems like it's just a
There's a whole article about Kenny Smith's knees, y'all. Can we talk? Can we just talk about that? Are they done? Let's find out.
Yeah. Knees, how do you feel? No.
Is this a great time to challenge him to a pickup game? Probably. Kenny's not ready for the
I'm the butt
crossover.
of many jokes.
Yeah, man. He is the butt of a joke with this whole article talking about his knees.
yeah, they never let you get right to it.
You know they're not.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, they're gonna make
gonna
you
milk
read the
it,
whole
yeah.
fucking.
Is he knee knocked? Or
Kenny
has he had knee
Smith is a
surgery?
basketball player.
He had surgery. Oh my god! And there's a pun. Every little title has to be a pun.
So it doesn't seem like anybody really knows.
Yeah, that's what this is. This is a fluff piece. Is what this
Yeah.
is. This is what you do in high school when you need 5,000 words.
Yeah.
He
It's like-
did have this right here, they say.
Yeah.
Kenny Smith has already had one knee replacement surgery and has some sort of arthritis.
Oh.
Yeah, it's inevitable. That comes with it. Like they should just go ahead and like make your knee replacement part of your retirement plan at the NBA. Because they're gone, bro.
That's one of my biggest fears is just like getting old and having like those knees that look like bow and arrows.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like where they just look like they're just like inverted all of a sudden.
Yeah, bows. You have bowed legs. Yeah, you got bowed
Oh,
legs.
yeah.
But
bow
sometimes,
legs.
like, I feel like you got to be born with bowed out this way.
Yeah, I have bowed legs, so
But
like
then-
that's gonna be a problem for me.
I have bow feet, if that's the thing.
My mom, I had,
Oh,
I
you
had-
have
duck-
your
duck
pigeon
feet.
toed.
apparently
Yeah,
my
excuse
feet
me.
when I came out were like
Where's
turned
the
in
comes
like
in?
this.
Is that pigeon toed?
Were turned in a little bit like this. I
Yeah.
had cast on my feet to straighten my legs out.
Oh, for
Yeah.
real?
Oh.
For the first,
Yeah, my
couple-
bones are
for
like
the first year or something like that.
bent like this, so like I can't put my legs together. So
They'll
yeah,
never
it's
go
gonna-
like up to each other. Like
Nah,
that.
there's gonna be a problem when I get like old, I believe.
Yeah, I had some problems.
So
when
it's
I was
actually a
born.
good thing that I'm short, because if I was taller, it'd be a bigger problem.
I'm surprised
your
I'm
joints be
like
cooked.
surprised I'm like healthy in terms of just like no asthma or nothing like that.
Yeah.
I was fucked up when I was a baby.
Really? Oh, man.
Bro, I came out not breathing. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I had asthma when I was a kid too.
I didn't have asthma at all.
Oh, you didn't know you didn't have?
I came out not breathing at all.
I had
one of my
beat that
exes.
shit.
As soon as my mom had an emergency C-section, they took me out. Nothing. They took me away for like 6 hours.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I was gone.
Yeah, one of my exes, like she came out not breathing too.
And
Yeah, they had
then
to take
apparently
the
my
C-section.
knees were, not my knees, my feet were like, if they're straight like this, my feet were like this. So I had to have casts to straighten them out.
They probably broke your bones and then set them.
Yep. Yeah.
That's what they were gonna do to mine, but they didn't let me. But my parents didn't want me to. They said no, so that's why my shit is bowed like now.
I mean, because you wouldn't even remember it.
Right.
Remember, like I can't remember if I told you, but like this arm was folded in my mom's womb, and my arm, this hand came out completely black.
Oh,
yeah, like black, like like black.
Dang.
But and till now that you could see the ramifications of it. You see, like how there's how right here is spotty. This hand is slightly darker than this one, but you see the spots right there, and there's no spots here because
I see it.
Yeah, they used to call me Glovey when I was a baby because this hand was blacker than this one. So yeah, you could just see like
the development.
All the blood there was no blood circulating to this hand in the womb because my hand was just folded, and then when I came out, my hand was just black, and my mom was, why he hand black like that?
Dang.
Yeah, so and then it kind of just went away, but you could still see the markings of
remnants,
it.
though.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like you were sleeping on your arm.
Pretty much like if you're sleeping on your arm and it goes dead
for 9 months.
Yeah, for 9 months. So it just there was no like circulation in
Yeah,
that
you
hand.
were comfortable as shit in there, yo. You ain't even.
Damn sure was.
I was just chilling
out of there. He had sleep marks on his face.
That's crazy, bro. But it's always the first baby. I feel like
Yeah.
I was the second baby, but the first baby always is the smallest because your mom. It's the first time she's gone through this.
Yeah.
Now her body is ready to overproduce with the nutrients for the second baby.
Yeah.
So the second baby is always much bigger.
Yeah, if you're the second or the third, you like fall out of there.
Yeah.
My brother was our big baby.
Yeah, exactly.
A big plump one.
Oh, fat
But
baby.
yeah, let's get up out of here.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Everything at 𝙼𝙾𝚃 Podcast. You dig what I'm saying? We'll see y'all this week. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I think this girl said they got a boob job. All right,
Oh,
we're out of here.
All right.
On that
Peace.
note.
Peace.